Thalass
And we're
TikTok
live.
and people watch the YouTube. Welcome to episode 13 of Roll Cool is what we've called it, because we played Star Wars at one point and then now it doesn't make sense, but that's the name. So
branding's hard though, so
it's true.
You all
It does sound pretty good.
Yeah, it's still good.
what if instead of neglect it was cool and we decided to keep it?
Roll Neglect.
No, the name.
I feel like our parents already did that. No, I'm just Zinger.
I got the spares.
Got him.
Pressing.
Good joke. All right.
Nice one.
Yeah, just we officially
We have
endorse parental neglect as well.
Yeah, we are sponsored by Parental Neglect and Childhood Dreams. So, does anyone have a? We have a sponsor today.
Oh, yeah, so last weekend we were all muted on the fucking stream. This weekend, though, however, last week, it wasn't the weekend. I'm so fucked up.
It depends when you watch it.
Chaos Draft at Go for Mafia Games this Saturday. Shoot them an email if you want to sign up. There's only like 6 or 5 spots left, so it's BYOP. Bring your own pack for $10, or if you don't have any packs and you want to crack some, it's going to be $30. So come on in, play some Chaos. It should be a good time.
That's October 23rd.
You're goddamn.
For those of you keeping track,
2021.
Yep. 2021.
Yeah.
When is it?
And I would like to officially have us all start listing. If there's 2 numbers, we list them in descending order. So like 7 or 6 of them, because it just feels a little weird, and I kind of dig it.
Math is hard enough.
That's
Let's
all.
not change the rules now.
Yeah, I don't need all that.
Yeah, we don't need that. Anything harder than math is too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like knitting.
That's even too many hards right there.
that's too many hards.
Which one?
And another thing that is too many hards is our game.
Careful. Oh, I was like, I don't know all of YouTube's rules.
You can get pretty hard on YouTube.
Can you? You're allowed to get as hard as you want?
I'm rock hard. All right.
What do you think's holding up this mic?
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit, I've got all robot.
Just Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
All right. Well,
He's gonna pass out by the end of the stream.
yeah, I already got a little bit of a
Dick's got
hot
a
flash or
six-pack.
something.
About to
Well,
pass out.
What are we doing?
As
We're
our
ending the stream
adventuring party started their adventure on their way to Mylari, and have with the tales of the Citium Glow being talked about in town, and then finally it happening, with most of the party taking refuge in a church waiting for it all to blow over. One lone person,
Idiot, really.
our satyr bard, Surge, went to the festival to perform and did well. Surge and the
Tips.
tips
Hard
as performed well, and then you saw Tebrin come to be introduced to the stage and give a little bit of a speech, and then unleash the magic of the gem that you guys had lost on patrons of the
A
festival,
lot.
casting a sympathy spell on everyone within I think it's 500 feet or something large, where everyone who is participating at the festival was then drawn to the mansion, their Iridian estate. And we will have to retcon a touch here because we forgot that Surge is Fae and not humanoid. But as that's going on, Lionel transformed into a hybrid owl, rolling a 15. So you do have control of your character. Just so you know, that the shifting DC was 15, and you guys had the moonstones. So as the hybrid, you're involuntarily, you can't shift out of it. You are a hybrid owl for at least this night. And Sphinx, with your natural 20, you are a were-tiger, but as an action, you can shift in and out whenever you please.
Oh,
As you have complete control.
nice.
Everyone leveled up. We are level 4 now, and
Yeah.
Woo!
I rolled a 2 on my hit die.
hell yes. And actually, Surge, how we're gonna start is we're gonna go back and we're gonna retcon the moment, because you're not his little bitch boy. Because you would have not been able to. Yeah.
Let's all forgot.
So as you're on the stage, you when he did his personal charm to you, it failed, and he looked, and then he gives you a look of like, and what? By the way, what moonstone are you wearing? Are you wearing the spider one?
He's got the scrunchie. Whatever. I think it was a
I
spider.
wasn't told
Spider.
a specific one.
It was a spider, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So as he does that and he feels the charm fail, Tebrin looks at you, and this is like as he's going on stage, if you remember, he charmed you before he went on to say like stay for the show. And he sees the little the hair thing on your antlers, and just goes, "Oh, maybe I could use you." Then he goes, "Stay for the show." But he did seem to notice your hair tie. You're not charmed, but then he did cast the sympathy spell, and you wouldn't have had time to get out, which you did fail. You did roll for that check, so
Yeah.
you are currently you're not currently his little charmed vampire bitch boy, is what we determined at the end of last week. But you are in tow with the rest of, basically you're going with tips, and you're just walking with the group towards mansion. So with that being said,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
go to
Did you stovetop your cereal?
oh my gosh, that's the most hood rat shit I've ever seen.
It's great. It's a bowl with a handle. I mean,
We're familiar with the concept of a pot.
yeah, but nobody fucking eats out of them.
nobody eats out of them.
That's a lie. Clearly eats out of them all the time.
I do eat, but I eat ramen, something that had to be in there.
Hot, yeah.
This
Yeah, the
soup.
cereal didn't have to
It's
be
not
in.
cereal. It's soup.
Oh,
Hold it up a little bit higher.
It's clam chowder.
See it.
Yeah, you want me to
Let's
pour it
just-
out on my lap?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, please.
prove
Is this
yourself.
what you were talking about?
That's cereal until you pour it on you.
And it's cereal.
Cereal.
It's okay.
There it
It'll
is.
always
There.
hit.
Yeah, you gotta shoot from the hip every now and then. All right,
It'll always hit. That's fine.
so inside the church, in that back room is Sphing and Quoben and little Wim, who's terrified. As I believe the last thing Quoben was doing was stroking Sphing's were-tiger throat, going, "Yeah, sense the prey," as staring at Wim in the eye. And you just heard an owl hoot from the main area as Lionel, you just shifted in front of every little kind of churchgoer inside. And Pem. Yep. As you just your bones kind of cracked and you're in this little hoppy owl half hybrid where you still have your hat on and you've got your cane, but you're basically
It's like the cutest thing anyone's ever seen.
you're basically the Tootsie Pop guy.
Oh my god, I am.
A one, a two.
No, Lionel's definitely freaking out. He's crashing into things.
And what's that sound like in Hybrid Owl Man?
I don't know. Silent.
This is what on the spot sounds like.
On the spot. No, he's definitely just hyperventilating because yeah, and he's just crashing into things. He's scared. He doesn't know that he can control it, so he's just trying to stay away from as many people as he can at this point.
Yep. And
Until he kind of calms down. Yeah.
There's another guy next to you who's half element who's first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, would I know anything about this where I might be able to help him?
Make a nature check.
All right. Okay. Gonna use my new dice here.
Uh-oh.
Hey, courtesy of Gopher Mafia Games.
11.
11.
LLC.
11. You definitely know you fought a few were creatures, so you can see that he is becoming one, but others extra information. You know exactly what it is, but you don't know if there's any extra information that could help.
You know he's got it.
Yep.
Okay.
This guy, he's got it. I'm
I'm
sure
gonna
you
use the
that
other
is it.
set of dice because I rolled this 13 with the other set, so
Well, next time.
I'm using the other set now.
Don't. They lasted one roll.
But
Oh, I got
as you kind of shift in the middle of the church, there is the 60-ish people that are in there, all back up.
Initiates, we'll call them.
Yeah, initiates. And then even you see MLR even grasp for the gun, but he's not pulling it out. But he's just that one that you gave him, and he's just kind of monitoring the situation. Everyone's keeping an eye on and kind of backing up because you've been fairly quiet as opposed to some of the other party members who have really been theatrical. But seems everyone's they're scared and they're but nobody's hostile. Everyone's
Okay.
backing up.
Yeah, I'll try to stay as far away from them as I can. kind of seclude myself in a corner of the room, trying to get used to this hybrid form. Yeah.
So if you remember, you have a 10-foot walking speed, but you have a 50-foot fly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm hopping about.
Yeah, you hop. And the pews have been put up against the little stained glass windows, and
Yeah. I'll try to jump onto those pews just to perch and kind of just sit up there away from people.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Can I try to like reassure the crowd that everything's
Of
gonna
course.
be okay? Okay.
Yeah, what are you saying?
I don't know, something about how the transition is good and that the gods will protect us and there's nothing to be afraid of, essentially, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
All right. It's a 5.
Go back to the other dice.
As you get up and try to reassure everyone, as Lionel is jumping from pew to pew and then gets on a little perch, everyone
God.
starts to get a little more frantic and is kind of like, oh, what is happening? Or then you hear somebody go, am I gonna turn?
No.
Do I got it too?
I'm gonna go try to get Quoben.
Is it
Is it
contagious?
contagious?
Whoa, same brain.
Yeah.
I'm currently behind a locked door from the outside, but like you can't open it. I can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and get Quoben to.
All right. Yeah, it is barred with a wooden bar, but from the outside you can just pull it out.
I'm gonna open it.
All right, you do it. Open
You
it.
come in and I'm like, yes, then focus on the pole. And I've got his mouth really close to this guy's neck.
And Wim's just, oh no, God, please, no.
It's like,
Oh, Pam,
I see.
what's that ruckus out there?
Coven, we could use your help out there.
Hey,
Well, something's happened with Lionel, and
what do you mean?
the people are scared.
Well,
They need
Pam
some
seems to, or not,
reassurance.
Shing seems to be doing just fine. Honestly, fantastic job.
Well,
Shing. Oh, can you talk
good.
in the animal form?
The
Yeah.
urgent matters in the
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's wild.
in the congregation.
Oh, well, just if you're good, I'm gonna go whatever this is. I'll leave. I'll follow Pam out. And I guess follow his hand to pointing toward the half owl Lionel perched on something. Oh,
There's a bit of a situation.
I see that. Lionel, can you hear me?
Trying to hide from him with my wing.
Lionel, I can see you. You're standing on top of a pew in an open air church kind of vibe.
I'll jump down from my perch.
Ooh. Lionel, what has happened?
Sir, I don't know what's happening.
I believe you're turning into a were-owl.
He's just kind of like taken aback.
Why didn't you say something? Were you bitten?
Years ago, sir, but I've never turned.
Years ago. Interesting. I would like to make a history check. Have I ever heard of a years ago bite that manifests years ago later? Oh.
9. No, unfortunately, in your studies, you're more familiar with, your brief studies.
When people talk about stuff around me and I remember it, my studies.
Yeah. That you're really only familiar in that context with like werewolves, and their relationship to your god, but not necessarily some of the other were creatures you've encountered.
Well, Lionel, do you feel out of control? Do you feel like you need to peck? Hoot?
No, sir.
No one control. Well, you seem to be having trouble walking. Is that?
My legs got smaller, sir.
I see that. Yes, they have. Interesting.
Now
Well,
the cane makes so much more sense.
it's up to here now.
But also not at all because you can fly. Hilarious.
Well, if you're feeling fine, everyone, don't worry. It appears we had another blessed in the group, but the change has gone.
I bow with my wings up like this. I just bow.
With minor complications, but nothing dangerous. Please calm, and I'll try and convince them to. Or I don't know
Yeah,
if they
persuasion
accept me as
with
their new god
disadvantage.
yet. With disadvantage? Well,
Yep.
it counted. Persuasion's not my strong suit. Is a 6.
There's a rustling in the church of just, and there's whispers kind of echoing about as you can see people's eyes starting to widen and going like, what? Why were we brought here? Like they almost. It's not going well between you and Pem, and just the commotion of, and then the bright. If you guys remember, just minutes ago there was a bright green flash outside that just kind of radiated through the city.
I'm gonna just say we brought you here to protect you from your captors.
Yes, do you not remember how you were in cages moments ago?
Like literally 2 hours ago. A few hours ago, more than that, but
Nothing is there. We knew something was happening tonight, and that green flash outside must have been that event we were worried about. It could be possible that it's safe to go, but we would recommend you stay here for the evening, but you are not captives.
if you go, I promise you will encounter more of these creatures, and I point to I point to Lionel, and they will not be nearly as kind.
You're muted, Danny.
I'll hop backwards away from them.
Okay. And almost like clockwork, as Pem is saying, like you'll encounter more of these creatures. You hear a roar, just kind of echoing in the distance.
Can we spot
Outside?
the brand? What kind of brand? Roar.
Nature check.
Oh, fuck me.
Can I hear it?
Yep.
I think everybody
Alright.
can. I can roll.
It's a 3. Solid 3 on the nature check.
I rolled a
I want to
solid-
roll a nature check. Where are you?
Yeah, go for it. Everyone in the
There's some kind of noise outside.
6.
I rolled a 13.
6.
and Pem, what was your roll?
10.
Okay.
I'm having a rough time.
Sving, you recognize it's a really deep roar from not too far away, but you can hear it echoing kind of down across the little town square area here on where you guys are in Tonka Town.
Don't get down.
It's very guttural roar from a large creature. You've encountered some about this size. Be a bear, or it could be. It's a bear. Fuck, I couldn't think of another. Could be.
Could be a bear, or it could be a different bear.
A grizzly or polar?
Well,
so it
could-
sounds like a black bear.
Indistinguishable
black
with 13.
Could be one of those bears that has a moon on its belly.
Panda?
That sounded close.
What about a koala bear?
They just sound like chlamydia.
Ursaring?
Koalas have chlamydia. That's just a.
Yeah,
They
they
do.
do that,
I was gonna make a chlamydia joke if you weren't. So
We are. Don't worry. I'll
It was
take care of the
coming.
chlamydia. joke.
Koalas aren't bears.
Are they
that's
not
why they
bears?
call them.
They're marsupials.
Marsupials.
They're just
I
chlamydia
I did
vectors.
not know that.
That's it.
Oh yeah, they got the pouch.
Yeah.
I see. That
but
makes
don't
sense.
go in. You will.
But
get
yeah, you guys
something.
hear that roar, and with that, we're gonna short screen wipe to our
Benjamin.
friend Surge. Our friend Surge here,
Oh yeah, Surge. is
and
that one.
Surge, can you make a wisdom save? Because we're
A new
retconning
character.
a couple
Can
things
I?
here, and one of them is that you asked the vampire to cure your lycanthropy, and he did that in exchange for something. But since you weren't charmed, you wouldn't have gone there, which means it wouldn't have been cured, which means wisdom save.
Which means I gotta remember next
If
time.
he
somebody
fails,
tries
do we
to
just
charm my
recon the retcon?
No, something else
shit.
will
Is
happen.
this advantage? No, this is me.
Yes, it is
Oh.
advantage. You have the
Okay, good. Because a 2 doesn't get very far.
Gets you somewhere.
13. Better than a 2.
okay.
Not bad.
Your strength score goes to 15, by the way.
Yeah, I guess I'd.
As you
Really
fully
funny.
shift, as your like antlers just kind of, you still have your antlers, but like tusk form, and just like your nose really starts to get prominent and into a little nice snout, and you turn into a wereboar.
Mhm.
And with your 13, you do not have
You rampage.
Oh my gosh,
control as you
What if
want
he kills,
for
if he kills
rampage,
the tips?
but
You rampage.
there's also an 8th level spell of sympathy on you, so you're kind of like and just like in line, and some of the other people under the spell are just like, everything's gonna be okay, everything is, but you're just like
Wait, is he half boar or full
No,
bore?
he's full.
He's full bore.
he's full bore.
You don't go full bore.
You never go. full
As
bore.
you're
never go
still
full bore.
in the herd of the pack here, but you're standing out, so from the crowd,
He's gonna help him. That's a lot of money there.
All right.
but you're under the effect of sympathy, so you're still making your way through. It is about I would say 45-minute walk with everyone. It's a big herd.
Yeah. Okay. And how long does, assuming that sympathy happened before we started walking, how long does sympathy last?
It lasts. You're unsure, but I will pull it up for my knowledge.
Okay.
It's 10 minutes. We have to retcon.
If I don't, well, I assume the sympathy is gonna at least get us all the way to the Underdark.
It would.
Underdark.
I don't know. What can I do in the meantime? Can I take? Are we?
Here's what you're gonna do in the meantime.
You can root around.
I can just give up and die.
You can look for truffles.
Yeah, I think you should try and find a truffle.
I guess. Yeah. What are the
Roll for
limitations
truffles.
on sympathy? What do I?
You could roll around in mud.
Roll
You
for
could donate.
trolls.
You could donate your lung for science.
Nothing. You're good. You're done.
Cool.
You're
Alright.
done.
You're fucking done.
You're fucking done, dude.
It's a nice
You don't.
knowing
You had a
guys.
choice. You don't. You're done.
You're fucking,
You're fucking done. It lasts
Wanna
for
play
10
the game?
days.
You can't.
So
What are you gonna do?
Oh, what?
Things you want to do, you can't do. 10 days.
days?
Holy
it can't be broken. It can't be broken, but yep,
But not by
oh
you.
my god. Okay.
but not by you.
But not
Okay.
you. You're not doing that. You're a
'Cause
pig,
you're being herded.
Oh fuck, dude.
and you
See
like
you
it.
next week, fellas. Fuck.
So back to the church goers as you hear the roar, and Sving identifies it as like a really guttural, loud bear roar.
You know that bear roar that I just told everyone about? Reminded me.
Yeah, the one you were just speaking
Yeah.
on.
Do you remember that like 2 seconds ago?
Yeah, even in
it
my
reminded-
distracted state, I do remember.
Where is Serge?
He's
He left
gone.
us.
into the night
He went to go ahead and play his show, I remember.
like a fool.
Should we go see if he's okay? You know what? Forget it. Last time I made a big stink about him not being around, and he ended up being fine. Oh, wait, no.
You're really a worrier.
So,
Well, I don't know
I'm worried.
if we leave these people for the evening. I think we should at least wait till the morning. We don't know what's going on out there. There was just a giant roar. That can't be good.
It was a bear roar.
Like you said, a bear is out there.
Perhaps I can take a peek.
I could kill a bear by myself.
There's no reason to risk it.
Suppose you're right, sir.
We made a big fuss about getting in here and waiting all night.
We
Let's
save
at least wait till the morning before we go and adventure.
we save many people.
Look at all these people.
We
all
can't
panicking. They're all
sacrifice,
panicking.
We
Look at all
can't
these
sacrifice
scared people.
The people we saved.
No, you're right. You're right. I just hope we can find surgeons in the morning.
Yeah, in the morning we can investigate to see what's happened. But I think for the
really
evening,
bad. I promised him, that I would go to the shows. And
this
I
is a
didn't
talking cat.
go.
Yep. A large talking
This
cat.
is
Like
a
he's
large talking cat, just like
He's a
I
lion.
said.
instead of a cat, he's a fucking tiger. Like he's a lot bigger and
He's got the paw going back. I told him.
Yeah, like, I
I'm gonna
don't.
see if you're large size.
I just
Really?
feel bad, really.
No, you're not.
But you
And
appear.
as I'm getting depressed, I'll kind of shift back into normal form, just like slowly
Okay.
shrinking.
That's probably a good call, because I would imagine when a giant tiger came out after these panicking people, I don't think the general demeanor of the room would have improved at all.
Yeah, with you shifting back, everyone gets a little like, oh,
Don't worry, everything is fine.
Yes, you're
Yes.
not going to hurt anybody.
Is there any more of that alcohol left over? These people need it. Did you chug all your
yeah.
dirty rat?
No, he didn't chug it all. There was like a keg though.
We're gonna
Okay.
encourage drinking in this church.
People do.
Yeah. Don't just have a drink. Wait for the morning will bring
My type of
new.
I want to ask, like, by this time, has everybody been like checked out? Like,
Yeah, you checked
medically and,
everyone out. Yep,
Okay, good.
everyone is good. So are you guys waiting till morning?
I don't think we're leaving until the morning.
Okay.
We're gonna
Alright.
wait for these werebears outside to go away.
Coben, real quick.
Yeah. We have all night. No reason to rush.
Okay, I'll ask you.
Yeah. Oh, what was that you wanted to talk to me about earlier, Shvik?
Oh yeah, now I remember.
An amount of time has passed, and I thought I should check in.
Is this thing? How long do I have it?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it growing?
I'll do a history check. Natural 20. Any more questions?
So if you guys are just waiting out the night,
Yeah.
if that's the plan, it usually to answer the question, usually just when the moons align, like something happens that night, and you either have control over it or you can't get over it, and you go on a rampage. But then it kind of soothes by the next morning.
And
Okay.
then does he have control of it permanently?
With the natural 20,
I can give you the total. I think it's
No.
21, but we'll double check. It is 21.
I'll
So-
say he can then shift. Yeah, he has it permanently.
Oh, so
So
this
only
is
when the moon's aligned.
new forever. Every
no,
day you want to be a tiger man, you can. Just
Oh,
believe in
shit.
yourself.
Oh no. Okay.
You do have a different sort of a couple things change.
Yeah, my dex goes up to 17, or I get a +1 dex, and I get claw and bite attack, and then I have keen hearing and smell, and
Yeah,
one
those.
more thing that I can't
So
read.
it does stay,
Pounds.
but
Pounds.
it is a blessing. Being you've been blessed.
So I
You
can
have
just
control.
I can
You have
just
the
have
power of the huntress.
That's pretty good.
It is.
I mean, I'm only going to.
And the archdruid was getting rid of people's gifts.
Hey, did I say Dex 17? It's for you. It's strength.
Oh, it is strength. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Wah.
But don't worry, it should be under control.
That was the wrong button. Disregard. Yeah. So.
And to clarify, you cannot speak while you're fully shifted.
Okay.
That was tripping me out anyways. I was sitting like,
Yeah.
he's just Tiger Man. There's fucking shit. What is this tiger? Am I tripping balls because this tiger's
Just
making a lot of good points?
Great.
Oh my god.
Guys, I have some new cereal I'd like you to try.
Yeah.
It comes in a pot.
What are you guys going to be doing throughout the night? Like watches or what's?
We're just hanging out. We barricaded. We got 60 people here. We're gonna make sure Wen's locked up or Wim.
Wim's going to remain locked up, yes. But if anyone wants to do anything, if not, you guys can take the benefits of a long rest.
I think that's the move.
Yeah.
The only thing I would like to do is, like, for an hour before I go to bed. What time is it?
It's a night.
Okay. Until I go to bed, whenever that may be, I would like to sit on top of the church if I can with my bow and just watch.
Okay, make a perception.
If there's a way to get up there.
We have an owl boy.
Who, me?
You just sexy hoot at me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, a little shimmy.
16.
Ruffles the feathers.
At some point when you finally take time to go, restring your bow and check what's on the roof just to get a good vantage point and see if there's any intruders. You do see like the remains of a herd of people walking towards the northwest of the city. But that's all you get with your 13.
13. It was a 16.
Oh, my bad. 16. You also see a group of figures. From here, it's hard to discern what they're aligned with in the night and whatnot. With your dark vision, you can only see kind of shades of gray. A couple creatures, humanoid, hoisting what looks like the carcass of a bear.
Okay.
So
I will relay this information to whoever I see, if I see anybody on my way to find somewhere to sleep.
And is anyone else doing anything over the night?
I maybe like talk to some of the people or anything like that.
Muted, Lionel.
Sorry. I had already taken a long rest, so maybe I'll go up there with Sving. Kind of test out these new wings, get used to this form, just in case it happens again, because I don't know if it will. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be chilling with Sving up on the roof.
All right. And as the sun starts to come to a new day,
Screeter, neater, neater, that bird said.
Surge, should have kept the music different. But over the last night, you've been in tow, and you've seen. Remember the vampire lady that was drinking red wine that was thick blood, greeting everyone. You saw her get completely wine drunk, and as you're like, picture walking into, basically going into a mansion feels in this sort of line feels a lot like going to a themed amusement park ride at like Disney World or Universal, where you're outside and you're like, oh, this is a cool place, and you start getting inside and you go, holy shit, what is this room? And you go downstairs and you go, what the fuck? It's different in here. Like every little room was just like this new experience of you saw a lot of artwork upstairs, a really large dance hall, and you probably walked through this little kitchen area where you saw a really old lady sitting by the fire. As you went downstairs, it gets more cobblestone and basement-y, and you pass lost my train of thought. But anyways, you go down an elevator to this area where you've been before. It's the cavern underneath the mansion, where you're in line to be tested on and basically just waiting in line. But over the course of the night, they've been going through so many people that this line is just taking a very long time. But now that you're down here, you see people are being, you've heard that same cart going down the tracks. It's hauling people every about 5-10 minutes. Just they've really upped their production as they're taking people from the town and sending them into the Underdark. But you are currently in line even after 8 hours, as they seem to be working through the night. You do see a figure that's working here is like a really weird looking kanku, which is a bird like creature, kind of running the operation and doing all the little matrix tubing of people and testing. It looks like they're testing for blood type or something. You're not quite sure, but you're not questioning it in your state of mind. So what does everyone want to do on this bright and beautiful, clear morning of Mylari? It's very quiet out in the town, as you guys can hear birds humming, and
have I reverted back?
Yeah, you did. When the day came, you reverted back.
Okay. Shit.
Well, where do we think the event? Do we see any leftover destruction? I think we were picturing like apocalypse. So like I'm out. Yeah. I'm ready to see like people on pikes flayed at the stake.
As you walk out, you don't see anything of what you were picturing for the night. It seems very still and like just very quiet.
Oh no. Are there people? Are there no people?
There currently in this area there are no people.
Oh my god, I think a rapture has happened.
How curious.
Indeed.
I think we should maybe send a letter to your people.
We should send some mail.
and see if we get a response, because this is really weird.
I'm worried. Have they responded yet? Should we unexpectedly start this day with a trip to the post office?
I think, yeah. I think that's the move. Okay, everyone, gather around. We're going on a trip.
Oh, no, everyone.
Never mind.
That was... I love the energy, but I don't think for the rest of our lives we should just have them following us.
Yeah, no, you're probably right.
Everyone, I believe the danger has passed. You may return home or you may stay in the church. Do not worry. If you seek refuge, find us. Find another follower of Sahanin. We're going to the post office.
Okay. As you guys start walking through the town,
Should we appoint a leader or something like of the group to take care of the group while we're not with the group?
Oh,
The initiate?
no.
What about that one guy that we thought was dead and now he isn't? Somebody gave him a gun?
I feel like, a leader will naturally arise.
Probably the guy with the gun.
Probably.
Everybody calm down!
cool it! Hey, get out from there!
I've got the gun and I'm in charge.
Yeah, it seems
Get
like
in hide a hole.
I own a brewery and I have a gun. Any other pitches?
So as you guys make your way through town towards the post office, everyone make insight checks.
Oh, insight. Yeah, I know how to do that.
Ooh, 15.
Ooh, 9.
Oh, Quoben,
Okay. Got that solid 10, baby.
10. Pem, you
rolled
notice
a
that
7.
I can see the D&D Beyond stuff, so you guys roll in there.
That's right.
I can
That's
see.
right.
Pem, with your 10, you know something's off with the town. You're like, maybe it's just really early or something. I don't know. I usually see more people than this. Quoben, it is strikingly quiet in town. You haven't gone for many just solo walkabouts here, but you have been to the post office a few times. And every time you've been to the post
Part of
office,
town we know.
there's been many people about, and it's not a holiday. It is the day after a festival, so that passes through your mind, but you're like, there should be somebody here. And with your
Okay.
passive perception
Of 20?
of 20,
Jesus.
you do notice a lot of foot traffic because you have to pass through Toka Town to go to the post office. You'd pass a herd of tracks, all of humanoid. But as you pass them, like the disruption in the dirt and into the cobblestone of the footprints of mud and spilled beers and stuff, all heading towards the north.
It appears that there's some kind of mass migration towards this. To the north, you said?
Curious.
To the north.
So last night Lionel and we were up on top of this church and we saw all these people going. They had a dead bear with them. I think that maybe that's what we heard. And they were going that way.
Really makes my find less interesting that you've stolen my thunder.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. It's important that we all come forward with what we know in whatever manner, even if it's right after someone made a very interesting discovery, because the important thing is the information. It's not who found it. It is that we know it.
Yeah, that's why I said the thing.
Yes, well done. Yes, well done. I agree they went that way.
Pissed.
I agree with the thing that you saw.
That checks out.
I agree with the factual thing that you literally watched happen. I was able to deduct.
I kind of just look at Lionel. Look back
And
at
nod.
Coben.
He's like this. That's why you've never heard Lionel ever not say it was a great find.
Sorry, I got distracted with the cat conversation.
Are there any shops in the area?
Around here, there are plenty of shops, all of which are closed.
There's nobody around.
Nope.
It's very strange.
Are the doors locked?
You can go
Different
check
group,
them
different
around.
It's a different game, Chris.
Around you, there are a few shops. I will tell you them right now. There's a place called Potent Potables. There's the Petropolis,
Of course there is.
and there is Adorit, which is a blacksmithy.
Okay, what's potent?
Oh, we know
Potables?
him.
Is that like a herbalist?
It is a herbalist and potion shop. Yes.
I would like to try to go in there.
All right. As you go up, the door is locked.
Oh, I would like to knock on the door to Adora and see if Thoradin is there.
As you guys pulled off to go investigate and search about this area of the town, both a check of the doorknob, which is locked, and a knock with no response.
Is there a window that I can
It
break?
appears this part of town
There is a window. Yes.
entirely vacated.
I'm gonna fucking break a window and go in the shop.
Okay. Corbin and Lionel and Sving, you hear, like, as you guys are like, what's going on? You just hear, and you see Pem just crawling through a broken window.
I'm going to check in here for people.
Good idea.
There is
Oh.
nobody inside, but there's a bunch of like natural, like spell reagents,
Like
a bunch of potions
essential
on
oils.
sale.
I
Yeah.
would like to take some potions.
Yep.
And
There are a few potions. You see, there's like probably 4 just potions of healing, and there's a potion
Ooh.
of greater healing.
Oh damn!
There's also a couple other potions that I will describe, but they don't. I guess they would be labeled in a shop, wouldn't they?
maybe.
Yep.
I'm gonna take several of them. So
There's one labeled a potion of heroism, a potion of mind reading, a potion of giant strength, of the frost giant variety.
a lot.
Well, you're robbing a shop with nobody in town, so there's also a potion of animal friendship.
I think like I would just take healing potions probably. Like I don't think I would know like anything about the other stuff. Like I'm just like I know this is a healing potion. Like I'm gonna
Would
take
you like to make an Arcana check?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
All right.
Shit, my D&D Beyond. Skip, screen white, go to somebody else.
Okay. We'll come back to that. You guys hear Pem down the
Did
street
Daniel's go in that
investigating.
building? Let's go ask him what he's doing.
Yeah, go investigate, please. I need somebody to help carry all this shit.
I'll go look. I would be confused about him breaking a window. Pam?
Yeah.
Pam? Have you found anyone?
There doesn't appear to be anyone here.
You hear the clanking of glass, like as he's taking potions and stuff.
Pam? What's happening in there?
I rolled a 16 on the Arcana. I'm getting some supplies.
So, the potion of animal.
Leave some money. I'm sure they'll
I'll leave some money.
make sure to leave something for the shopkeeper. I know this is an emergency, and
I'm going to pull out like I don't know how much money I have, but I'm gonna pull out a small amount of like I don't know silver.
like not enough, like significantly not
Definitely
enough.
not
Not enough. It's not enough for sure.
But it's
well,
not nothing.
Probably
But
not
it's
even
not
enough to
nothing.
repair the window that you broke.
with your Arcana check, you're able to identify all those potions. They're just rare.
Okay.
One of them is animal friendship. It's just basically When you drink it, you can cast Animal Friendship for 1 hour at will.
You can get close to Schming.
Aw.
Potion of Heroism for 1 hour, you gain 10 hit points, 10 temp hit points. And then for that same duration, you're also under the Bless spell. Potion of Mind Reading, and while you drink this potion, you gain the effects of Detect Thoughts. So you're able to detect people's thoughts. And then the potion of Frost Giant Strength, your strength score becomes 23 for 1 hour.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Man,
I think we'll take them.
I need to take that and wear cat form. Just
Yeah.
overdo it.
All right, and I was reading Sympathy, Surge.
Mm-hmm.
All your movement and like willpower is focused on going there, but you still have your brain about you, so you're conscious of what's happening. You just don't really have a choice in what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you would like to do something like,
Well, how far? No.
There's that window breaking.
yeah. So if you want to observe or basically anything that doesn't, you can roll a bunch of.
I mean, we're probably way beyond leaving the place, but I'm thinking about using message, and I don't know if I could have used it before I started walking. How
I
far
think its
was
range is ever that far.
it's only
What's the range?
120 feet, so it's
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah. So you can message
Yeah.
somebody in line, but yeah, if you want to do something active,
Yeah, why don't I just?
it takes a wisdom save to actually do it versus the same DC that you are charmed with. So
You could.
to do something, to like observe or something like that.
yeah, so not to retcon again, but
Yeah.
over your 8-hour night, if you would like to do something, you would have to save again, but your movement and everything still goes towards the flow. But if you wanted to cast a
Yeah.
spell
No,
or
we
do
don't-
something like that, then
No, we don't have to retcon. I'm just kind of along for the ride, making maybe observations if I can along the way. Like once
Yeah.
we get past, you mentioned we've got past the house and we're in the Underdark now.
yeah, you're under.
How,
You're not in the Underdark yet. You're in that same cavern area underneath the
right. Yeah.
mansion in like
Correct.
that prep.
How many people am I able to notice? How many people are being selected and how many people are being turned away from these tests that they're doing? Or can I even see the tests?
The large percentage of people are being accepted. The ones that aren't are being hanged and killed.
Not good.
A large percentage are not.
Large percentage are
being
selected. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's cool. That's about all I could probably.
But as you're in
together.
line, like you see the Kenku like kind of
Mhm.
he's being very aggressive. Like he's been going through a lot of people as he's just
Mhm.
causing physical harm almost on the way. As he's you can tell with your passive perception that he is getting clumsier and clumsier as he goes, maybe due to exhaustion, just from having to do it through the night. But
Okay.
that is something to know.
Is he putting like cattle tags on him?
In a way, yeah. It's more like looks like he's testing their blood and looking at something, and then, sedating them and then sending them down into the Underdark.
You're gonna get numbered. It's gonna be Squid Games down there.
And
Yep.
If it wasn't, it is now.
I don't have it.
69.
69. That guy died.
Yep.
Spoilers. Sorry.
Spoilers. So, as you're taking all the potions from the potion shop, Pem, everyone's checking up on you, but seems cool with it, and you're
Pem,
leaving money. It's a small amount.
post office.
Yeah,
That was
there will for sure be somebody there, I think.
Well, I mean, we need to maybe not send mail if no one's there, but we should at least see if we've received anything. I don't know what to like. This town is fucked, full on fucked. Pem is missing. There's a herd of
He's right
people-
here.
Not Pem, the other one.
I took the potions.
Surge.
You bought those, right?
I bought them.
Yeah. Apocalypse discount.
Insight check.
You can insight. Yeah.
Deception.
Yep.
Deception. Disgrace. Yes, for trouble.
I rolled a 13.
Oh, I
9
rolled a
plus 4.
fucking 22 on my deception.
Oh, fuck.
19
paid
plus
for 'em.
3.
Yeah, he paid for
Fuck
those.
out of those. He paid all the
He
money.
fucking
All
paid
the
for
money.
those.
He paid for him.
Well,
He paid
do
the
we think-
mortgage out, everything.
Did you, when you saw the herd of people, did you see Surge?
I couldn't see, like, individuals. There was so many people, it was like a sea. It was a big, undulating mass of people.
I
Should
see.
we follow the tracks?
Well, we're debating on if we should go to the post office.
I think we go to the post office and then we follow the tracks.
How far is the post office from where we're currently at?
It's not
It's
far.
about a 10-minute walk from where you guys
Oh, that's
are.
fine. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's not. It was a huge detour. We wouldn't go, obviously, but it's just right there.
Obviously.
And
As you
our
guys
our entire plan, based on the mail I've been sending, having reached
The
somewhere.
whole campaign.
If no one is there, we need to figure out what's going to happen next. If the post employees aren't there.
As you guys get to the
Then-
post office,
Yeah.
there is nobody on staff, and
Oh fuck!
the office hours basically are saying, sun up to sundown, and
And the
sun's
sun's
up.
up, right? Fuck.
So here's what. First, we should look for our mail. Then we should wait until the post guy comes and give him another letter to take. And then we wait here and man the post office
Sting, I
until
don't
he
think
gets
I don't
back.
think more post people are coming.
So-
No one's been in town this whole time.
Somebody's got to
Just
deliver
us.
the post.
This town is nothing. Hello, anyone there?
no responses. You kind of like look around the town as a tumbleweed blows by.
Those weren't even here before. Well, I don't know if we. What? Let's just run through it really quick.
I
Let's say
look
we
for the
go.
man.
Let's go. Let's say
You're breaking into the post office?
Let's think real quick before you go in. We go in and we find mail for us. Then what? What is next?
We wait for a postal worker from the next town over to come to deliver mail.
We wait an undefined amount of time.
He should be here tomorrow. They come every day. Haven't you sent a letter?
No,
Oh,
It's true, he hasn't.
I have never. You think I send my mail? Lionel
Good
sends
point.
my letters.
But you-
if no one is there, I don't know if we need to break in. There's no reason to commit a crime.
you don't want a response to your letters?
I do, but I feel as if perhaps something important is happening. And by checking the mail, we're missing.
Could
Is
we
anyone else getting that?
follow the track?
The one left by the visible herd of people?
Yeah. Perhaps.
All right, we'll do another thought experiment. Let's follow the tracks and we find the herd of people. Then what do we do? As a
Perhaps-
genuine question, we find the herd of 500 people. And
Perhaps
then what?
we bring them back safely to the church.
We barely made it out with 60.
We're in better shape this time.
Perhaps Surge is among them.
Or we'll just die. We haven't seen Surge also.
We haven't seen. Why would Surge
I guess I
would go
figured
with the
he'd try to
crowd?
come crawling back to the to
He
the
is.
church.
He would come
Very much a
begging us
follower.
for forgiveness.
Can we take a break though?
Yeah.
He's like, I need a beat.
As you guys are going, following the tracks, I assume.
Yeah, we might as well.
Well, we
Yeah.
can still talk about it for several minutes.
We could talk about it.
No, it's fine. We'll finish our dispute.
All right. Well, our stream runner is
AFK.
visibly AFK.
wait, we have
We can
to
go
stay.
for like yeah.
Yeah. When he gets back, we'll break.
We find Serge, who doesn't want to be found, but we can. We're buried for the people. Do we know that that's where the estate is up there? We know where the
You
estate
do,
is.
yeah.
Is it
You
clearly
guys have
going towards
gone
the
through there.
estate?
It's going in that
it's not-
direction.
but it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like a path up a hill where they watched him walk in the front door.
Right. From where you crossed it, from where you're coming into town, you didn't really go far into Rousset Row,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they were going towards that way.
So we don't know
more-
exactly where the crowd's gone.
right,
Okay.
but you know that it's going that way.
The crowd. And how far have we walked through town and not seen anyone? Has it been like 30, 40 minutes of like
Yeah.
Wow.
significant amount of like not seeing
Yep.
people in town?
It's
Good thing
been
we
a
went in the
while.
church. That turned out to be a really strong call. Okay.
Also,
It was your idea.
FYI,
Of course.
is WoW around or not? WoW is Ecolai. Was he around when we left the church?
I don't know.
He can be with you. Yeah,
Okay. Yes, I would have.
yeah, you have him.
I would be writing him.
Cool. And
Can you do that on YouTube?
you can. And we'll take a $5.
69
We'll
minute
come back
break.
as you guys go to follow the track.
Jesus.
One.
All right, welcome back. As you guys are following the tracks through Rousette Row.
I want to keep a keen and active eye out for anyone. Also, I think Colvin's going to be paranoid that someone might be following us and watching. So, an active eye, not just for pedestrians, but for potentially some kind of stealthy, sleuthy tail.
Are you communicating this to anyone?
No, he's more of a just kind of aggressive eyes kind of vibe.
You don't see anyone being tailing you, and I'm trying to use your passive perception because I know you just took the observant feat at level 4. So, and you don't see anyone actively around here, but as you're walking through Rousette Row, you see a couple things. From the tall glass, there is a faint bit of smoke coming out of the chimney, as if there's an active lit fire in there. And from here, you see what looks like the tail of a line of people outside of the mansion. Probably about 10 to 12 people standing in line outside of the mansion.
Look, the mansion seems to have a queue.
And and the tracks and the herd is directed directly towards the mansion.
Because the people have gone to the mansion, and also Lionel, do you see the tall glass over there?
Yes, sir.
Is that smoke coming out of the chimney?
It's bright out, so I have low perception. But
right. Do you not have your sunglasses?
No, sir. I must have misplaced them.
Should we see if Maggie and Millie are okay?
Yeah.
Wait, is that there? That was there. No,
Yeah.
that was the inn.
It's back in.
Tall glass is the.
It's the place where
we went in to get Surge.
and Surge came out of the basement. Yeah.
Well, now I don't think there's any reason to go there at all. We should just follow the people. I don't think Cohen, because Surge didn't tell us anything about what happened, right?
He did not.
Yeah, so he just came out of a bar, and we're like, cool. Well,
Right.
how do we approach this mansion? Do we get in line?
Yes, I mean, it looks like everyone's here for some sort of party.
I don't think that's what's happening at all. No, parties don't make towns into ghost towns.
Oh. Well, let's get in line. Or push ahead.
All right. As you guys get closer and closer, anyone with passive perception over 15, I think that might include you, Pem, and maybe Lionel.
Really low passive perception.
There's little flower spots around the mansion as you guys get closer. Looks like the soil's fresh, but all of the plants are wilted and dead. And outside of the door, so picture a double doors currently open to the mansion, and there's like a line, and then once you now that you guys are close enough to see, kind of splits into two lines, as like a mob of people are inside. And from the door, there's a faint bit of mist, kind of just like probably 6 inches off the ground, just wisping out of the door.
I would like to make a roll for what?
Sure.
That's a good roll.
What roll gives me any information on what the fuck does that mean?
Let's do a nature check.
A nature check.
Too shabby.
14.
14. Unfortunately, you're unable to identify like
The what of the situation?
the what.
I've missed on the what.
Is there any wildlife about? Have I seen any like squirrels or birds or fucking anything?
Question.
And also,
You have seen almost like more wildlife than usual. You can't tell if it was from like usually when you see people, there is they kind of scare wildlife, and that seems to have not happened. So there's more birds sitting on the gutters of roof, and then there's more squirrels, and then around here you've noticed some kind of large rats kind of scurrying about.
I'm going to cast animal friendship on a rat if I can.
Okay. Yeah, there are rats. What's the range on animal friendship?
30 feet.
3 rats.
Okay.
Which
I was gonna say if it was touch, you're gonna have to catch it, but you.
Oh, that would have been a fucking scene.
Yeah, the cat Tabaxi chasing a rat. As a bunch of rats are kind of scurrying about, you cast animal friendship on one and just kind of like as it's going with his little package, like, and then runs back.
I call it over.
It's up to you.
I call it over and I pick it up. I can pick it up. I think it'll be fine. And I'm gonna use Beast Bond.
Okay, what's Beast Bond do?
That's the adult version of Beast Wars.
Optimus.
Immobilize.
Must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. DC
Okay.
12
DC
for the animal friendship as well, I believe.
Okay, all right.
Oh shit! No, is this right? Oh, I'm still reading animal friendship like an idiot.
All right, it is
You
a fail.
establish
That's
a-
9.
Okay, you establish a telepathic link with a beast you touch that is friendly to you or charmed. Basically, while it's in line of sight, you can see what it sees and hear what it hears.
Okay, that's a Beast
So-
Bond, right? So you're just like seeing through its eyes.
Basically.
All right.
Telepathic. Communicate telepathically. Sorry.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to explain to the group. So this is Tim. He's going to be our eyes and ears for us. I'm going to try to sneak up the line and send him in to see if I
I'm
can
sorry,
see
the
anything.
rat's name is Tim?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hello, Tim.
Pleasure, Tim.
So I'm going
Just
to
gonna-
send him inside, and he's going to tell me what he sees.
Wait, Tim. Do well, and I scratch his ear. I'm going to put guidance on Tim.
Yeah,
Okay.
rat guidance, hell yeah.
I'm guidancing
That's a
this fucking-
superhero rat.
All right.
This rat's got guidance.
So I'm going to send Tim a link, a telepathic
Are you-
message.
Oh,
Question:
Yeah.
Answer.
Are
Tell me
you
what
giving
you
him an
want.
instruction, or are you just sending him back to catch up with his rat friend?
I'm giving him instruction.
Okay. All right. So he's going to go into the main. He's going to go through the door. And what's the instruction?
He's instructed to. Oh shit! I wonder if I can. I'm gonna try to describe Surge to a T to him. I don't think.
Okay.
You're looking for a man who's horny.
with a dump
No.
truck of an ass.
I rolled to basically comprehend, and I rolled
Yeah.
a nat 20.
That is the down in prime surge. You're looking for a man who's horny with a dump truck of an ass. That's how boys surge.
Yeah, you can see that Tim, when he looks at you after his instruction, almost in a way he goes, and then just
That's
jumps
cute.
off.
Nat 20.
Did you roll
As
a
he-
D4 on his nat 20? He was guided.
That's a 3.
So 23 check from a rat.
Tim,
Maybe
he's got a
maybe
name.
-4 in. Okay.
So 19 still though. This is a rowdy check for a rat.
Rowdy check for a rat.
Too high.
All right. Yeah. As
That-
he
Literally just like rats all
as he
the
runs through the
creation of
like
the
he starts
universe.
weaving through the legs of the what you think are patrons to a party in line, and as you get in it, you can just see through them, right? Or is it telepathic link, and he's going to communicate back?
I think
I think
it's
he
just
said he could see through the eyes.
No,
But also,
Yeah.
that was wrong. That was wrong.
I
more
would
familiar, I think.
I assume we're sitting outside like hunkered behind a fence or like not being the most obvious about this.
Yeah.
I'd like to see if there's anyone looking out the windows at the line.
I have to be within line of sight of it, so I'm going to try to sneak forward and follow it because I have to. It's line of sight.
Okay.
Oh, boys, wait. Let's
We have
Oh,
a
this-
man here.
pause this before he Fing like leaves.
Yeah, I
all
agree
of
with
us.
that. I'd like to make a check
Do we
to
want
see if
to
there's.
delve deeper into here?
Go for it.
We need to have that talk too. I would like to. Let's see if there's guards or anyone keeping charge, or if it's just the people watching.
Well, after our last evening, I have I don't know how to say this other than
Say it.
pass without trace.
Ooh. That's a good one.
Do we want to pass without trace?
I think if we're planning on going in, we should probably do something like that, unless... I'll be honest, I don't think Lionel can act. Well, if we have to go undercover, I don't think Lionel's capable of keeping his composure under such pressure.
He's no longer a hybrid. You guys waited out the night.
No, I'm just talking him as if he's
Gotcha.
timid, and I don't think he's very good at lying.
Perhaps you're right, sir. Maybe I should stay behind. Keep a lookout.
Well, we shouldn't leave anyone. This whole town just went missing either.
Yeah, we should stay together.
But if we, so the options are either sneak in or we pretend to be part of this. And I just don't think all of us are cut out for going undercover like that.
I don't think
Let-
I'm cut out for going undercover like that.
Let me go.
No,
I
I
can
don't.
do it.
I
No.
think the consensus is we are not splitting up.
We're not splitting
So
up.
stop trying to split us up. That's how people die and go missing in the night, and then the rest of us have to go find them.
Dude,
We-
no.
Yes, and that we don't know where that could be going. We were just
No.
from a deep
We need
dungeon
to stay together.
full of 200 and more people in cages. You're not going in there alone.
Penn's magic could possibly help all of us at this point.
Yes, we could.
It seems to be our only option, quite frankly, sir.
Well, the other option is we just don't
Leave.
check. We could investigate this almost lethal scenario.
Make a with your passive
Said
perception,
audience.
you don't. The windows don't seem to be moving. They do have curtains to them. There is a balcony above the front door, and with your passive perception, you did see the rats running around, and Sphinx, even probably with your little telepathic communication with this animal friendship rat, Tim. He was worried about his buds and how he communicated there is a side door. I think this might be a good time to Good map.
And also, I think it's relatively obvious that now the mass moving of people that have been missing, now the very blatant abduction of so many people or invitation. And just last night we found a farm of people. I don't think it's a crazy logical leap for these two things to be the same thing. So even we could not go in the front way, but go in the back way again, if that could be better. But I don't know if that is better.
You know, I like that idea. I don't hate it, and I have
Let's be honest,
Timothy.
those people aren't in the great room having a drink,
Okay.
right? We don't think that. No one thinks that that's happening.
No,
I can
I'm on
still use
Coven's
Timothy
side.
if we go through the back.
Stop
The other
shaking
way.
him. He probably doesn't like that.
He's got Tom and Jerry animation.
He's got little birds flying around his head.
Yeah, yeah. Spiral eyeballs.
So,
I am going to love him and hug him and squeeze him and pet him, George.
no.
Lenny, just turn away.
So our options then are fake it, go in through the mansion somehow, follow the rats in a side door, or we could go to the underground again. But I don't know. Is the mansion of a big... Oh, we switched to a map. Does it... Okay, well, the sides of the mansion, is it like a big open field?
There's the trees.
Yeah, like, is this like we're going to have to walk through an open field to get to a side door?
No, so there's like the little front courtyard area, and then the sides, like, picture like almost like a fence, and then it kind of goes off to other buildings, and then the back side of it, which you can't quite see from the map, but there's a little area there, and then it looks over the little Coral Creek River.
I guess to ask it in a clear way, is it reasonable for us to think that we could sneak up without being seen? Is there enough cover for us to feel as if, if we did a good job, we could probably get there without being seen? Or is it like, there's a lot of open spaces and like, if someone's watching, they're probably going to see us?
If you were to go through the side, so people would see you go down the side. There would be vantage points from the other windows of the mansion, and then people who are watching. But as you kind of look over your shoulder, there's really nobody about the town, like around here.
We just have to make sure that the windows aren't open. Well, do we think it's worth going in underground, or do we just go in here?
I think we need to go. Time is of the essence.
That's true. The last patrons are almost inside. Is the line moving?
It is. It's about probably every 5-10 minutes you see him just like shift one at a time.
Well, should we find an approach to the side then? Pem, if your magic can help us, I think now is a good time.
Okay. Is everybody
everyone
cool with that?
Yep.
Yeah. I want to sneak, and I
think it's our best choice, I think.
I guess we as a group collectively shift around towards wherever we think the door is and then pass without a trace and approach.
All right, make a group stealth check with a path without a trace, which is a
plus 10.
Plus 10.
And while that's happening, we will screen wipe to Surge as like you hear the mechanics of the elevator just like continually offloading people, and then the Kenku is just like, come on. How many more are you? Oh my god, there's so many. And then just, all right, go. And then there's a couple night masks helping them out and just kind of shifting, taking people. You're, let's just say, let me roll a dice here. Not good. You're 2 away from being,
Not good for me or for you?
Not good for you. Roll d20 to see what number in line you are. Roll a 2. So you're 2 away from. There's 2 people ahead of you.
I knew it was Squid Games down there.
Actually.
And there's an option. You can choose a circle, a triangle, a square, or an umbrella. No.
It's, weird.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Yeah, shape spoil it.
Which do you choose?
TaleSpire
No, seriously.
isn't letting me roll for some reason. I don't know why. So I'll roll in D&D. All right. Fuck a D20, right? Just to see what my position is.
I rolled, but no, I rolled. I was gonna say you rolled, but I rolled.
Your position is the second one.
There's two people. There's two people ahead of you. As the Kenku, now that you're real close to him, it kind of comes up and just pulls a half elf out of the crowd and just like, all right, come on, and just takes this thing and just like injects it into like the back of his neck. Then runs it into this little machine he's got. I'm doing his test.
All right. At this point, with the level up, I learned detect thoughts. So I'm just gonna think really, really hard until some magic happens, and I can maybe detect the Kenku's thoughts. But that depends on, does the Kenku actually speak a language?
Yes, you've heard him speak. He mutters in common.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, and in that case, I'm going to detect thoughts on him.
Okay, just want to double check. Just want to make sure you can do that here.
Yeah, am I still under sympathy? Do I need to make a wisdom check?
You are still under the enchantment, but I think it's just with movement. Yeah, use its movement on each turn. And you can't willingly move away. So yeah, you cast detect thoughts. As you do, he seems very agitated, and you can, when you're in his thoughts, you can tell he's fairly smart, and he's doing the mental math in his head of counting the people and going like, holy shit, like they're still coming down, like how many more? There can't be that many more.
Mm-hmm. All right. Can I probe deeper to see why, if he knows why he's doing what he's doing, why the tests are going on, where he's sending the people, what he's testing for, maybe, you know?
You want to read tech thoughts here. You initially learn the surface thoughts, what's most on its mind in that moment. And as an action, you can shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, so I will do that. What is your DC? I roll a 13.
I think I'm 14 save DC.
Tune in next week to find out. You click on the spells tab, it's right at the top.
Yeah, it should.
Well, I said 14.
Oh, sorry. I thought you was. I was like,
Oh.
I heard the 14, but it
just sounded
like a
unconfident.
question. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't.
Okay.
Sorry.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest, you little ass.
Your dump truck.
Yeah, you dump truck ass. All right. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, if any. So the thoughts you're getting from him on his reasoning for doing this and being a part of this is, as you probe through his mind, he is basically a mechanic from the Underdark. Money and power is its reasoning. Its emotional state, agitated, which is almost visible, and something that looms large on its mind. In a way, this Kenku worries if he's in too deep. And as you're probing through his mind, he works directly for someone called Manshun and the Underdark. And he really just wants to go back to his home. Fucking... My notes. I know it's called though. It's coming. You want to do something? Do it now.
Me?
Okay.
Or no, you? No, you struggle.
You.
No.
Oh, I'll struggle.
No. You struggle.
You put me here, Kirby. God damn it. I guess I
True.
did.
Yeah, you
No.
did.
Let's say. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll stop trying to detect thoughts. I don't want to get. Well, what's the end of the detect thoughts? Does he know that I'm probing his mind? I think so. Also,
It's,
I don't know if he does. Wait.
either way, the target knows that you into its mind, unless you
Okay.
shift your attention to another creature's thought.
Well.
Okay. So
Yeah.
as he's working on, two people ahead of you, just like plug it in and just kind of like goes, and then shift his gaze back towards you and just like, what do you want? And he just like discards the person he was working on. That is just like, just like still kind of like bleed. You see blood, like that's like still basically he put the IV part in but didn't connect it, so it's like into their
They're
vein,
outdoor.
and so it's just like
Yeah.
just like they're like he plugged it into their vein but didn't connect it, so it's just like leaking on the ground as you're just, what do you want from me?
I'll stay in like a very stern sort of like supervisor role. Manchu sent me. I'm here to go through the rounds, see if everyone's doing their job. How many people have we processed so far tonight? How many people have you tested?
Make a deception check with disadvantage because your movement is restricted and you're in line.
I'm here. They sent me.
Okay. All right. What a deception with disadvantage? Let's see.
Yep.
Where is there it is. First is a 17.
Why don't you come over here and say that to me?
15 with disadvantage.
15. Okay. Check to beat was a 13. Again.
Ooh.
As he goes, you see him go like, "Oh Manchun sent you. What did he have to say?"
He didn't have to say anything. I'm going to report to him. I'm going to tell him how we're doing down here. How many people have passed the tests? How many people have been rejected?
Hundreds. 1 second.
He said, "Go find out how many people have been rejected to me."
He runs over and grabs a little sheet of markings and goes, "We've gone through, looks like 840 people, and we have rejected 18.
Just a few.
Very good. That'll be all. Why don't you... I'm going to hop on the cart here and join the people, join the positive results, and I'll see you tomorrow. Or another day. Surprise inspection.
Okay. And as you're just still standing in line, being attracted, he's like, "Okay, I'll see you then." And he turns and goes and finishes like the IV on the one and like gets him set, and then looks back. Can I help you with anything? As then like the next person walks up in line, and he like goes to grab them, and you're still in line. He's like, hello.
I say, just trying to keep a cover. The people behind me will understand. You know what it is. Keep up appearances.
He gives a nice like strong wink. "Oh, I got you." And goes to Tend to the next person.
All right.
All right, we'll screen wipe back.
Wait, does
before,
he do it on him?
He will. Next, I'll cut back to him.
Hmm.
So, what was the pass without trace roll? So everyone rolled stealth.
Oh, I rolled a 27.
Roll the-
30.
oh,
30, 27.
There you go.
15.
Danny with the 30.
22, I think.
Okay, you guys are good.
I managed 15 with the plus 10 because.
As you guys are now closer to the mansion, you don't hear anything coming through the walls, but on the map here, which is now live, if you guys want to, I'll move. Looks like I grabbed Quobin. There's a side entrance here if you guys want to move your characters.
Pass
Yeah,
without
I-
trace lasts for 1 hour, by the way.
Yeah, it lasts forever. I love it.
Yeah,
I
so great.
will have discarded.
As you come to this
Equalize.
side door, and as Tim is still in your hands, he's just like, I can go under.
He says he can go under. I'm going to let him go under. You go under, and I'll let him go under, and then I'll look under and try to keep an eye on him so we can continue to communicate.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. As this little utility,
I want to keep a lookout.
okay. From here, let me zoom up a bit. Make sure.
So I think the only order I gave him was if he saw Surge.
And he's looking for a horny guy with a fucking dump truck of an ass.
Yeah, that was, I think, the instruction, or maybe I
Apple
just made that up.
bottom jeans, legs with the fur.
You know what? I'm gonna
Later
before
there
I-
looking at her. He's got some horn.
Before I let him under, I'm just gonna tell him to like go and look for this guy, and if I see you again, tell me if you have seen him. And then for the rest of this encounter,
Yeah,
keep
he
an eye
gives you a
out for
nod.
him.
Okay. He goes under, and you see him almost immediately upon going in. There is stairs up. You can kind of see, but then he goes to the left as it is a T section. But this utility door does seem to be locked. And for your perception check, with your passive, you don't seem to be followed or noticed.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
But this utility
right,
door
you are.
is
Oh, it's locked.
it is locked. Yeah.
Well,
Perhaps you can get us in with your skullduggery skills.
I'll attempt to sleight of hand the lock, I guess. I don't know. Like,
Do you have thieves tools?
no.
All right, roll
I-
disadvantage.
I've tried before.
Okay, sleight of hand, disadvantage. Solid. Let's see, a solid 4. Yeah.
It's fucking locked. You like check the knob and give it like a pull.
That's a lock.
What's the door made out of?
It's
Wood.
like iron banded wood.
I like do a little tiny control or produce flame, and I'm like, oh, I could try to burn through the door.
No, that'll cause smoke and signal our way this way.
I can try, I suppose. If
Please, sir. By all means,
Try to-
and I try. Can I try? Oh my god, do I try?
Disadvantage if you don't have the tools or proficiency in them.
I have them.
Ah.
And I got a 12.
Nope.
Open before me, doors.
It is like a utility door. 12 was the DC I had in mind. So
The secrets unfold before me.
with your thieves tools, you're just like, it is kind of a tough lock as you barely meet the DCs. Tough in a way where it's a fairly simple lock, but it is tough for you. But you manage it as it.
Black magic bars our way.
Yes.
But the
As it
will of
opens.
Coben Dodonar is stronger.
And
Well done, sir.
Thank you.
as it
What's in-
opens,
Yeah.
and you see from here you see a stairs going up to another floor, where it kind of almost like another landing that then will go to, like in stairwells. Yeah, like stairs wells where it goes up and there's like a little turnaround. It kind of does that.
Hmm.
And there's a little area there, and then to the left, basically just from here you see the corridor goes down to the left. You guys can hear the footsteps, in every few minutes you just hear that shift of like people moving.
And is that like
Yeah.
below us?
No, it is. Hold on, I gotta figure out what stairwell they're coming down real quick.
So I just had a thought.
Wow.
I whisper to the group. What the fuck are we doing in here?
Looking for Surge?
Investigating.
What? The way down is going to be just tons of people. We could look around for who's in charge here to try and get them. I think we can assume that he's not in one of the upper rooms.
Yeah, that's probably.
We know that the deep bowels of this place are full of humans in cages on trains. We can assume he's not in one of the guest rooms.
Yeah,
But,
I
like,
think we should look for.
We could look upstairs for someone in charge or something, or do we just go next to the
So-
people on the stairs? Like, what do we do when we get to the staircase with the people lined up on it?
I have
That's-
a question for
Yeah.
the GM.
Yes.
Would we like have any idea? Like, okay, so we see like this massive trail of footprints. Like, are we starting to put together? Like, do we have any idea these people are under a spell?
You haven't
We haven't got close
necessarily
to any of them
encountered any of them yet.
I thought we saw him like going in the door
yet.
though.
But like not closely.
You have, but
We
you
just
haven't gotten
saw-
close.
Okay.
I'll say make an Arcana check with disadvantage, since you haven't investigated anyone specifically. But I'll allow the roll. We'll leave it up to the dice.
Yeah, what is our plan
Fuck.
here?
I rolled a nat 20 and a 4.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just need to investigate a little bit closer to gather any more information on that front.
I know that we're looking for Surge, but like, what's our game plan here? Like, what's our approach? Are we just clapping fools, or like?
Also, this utility door, as you open it inside, there is that faint mist that kind of just coats, almost like dry ice in here.
Oh fuck!
The lower 4 inches
Hold on.
of the floor.
Hold on. Do I have a spell? I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I have. I should use it. I'm going to cast See Invisibility,
Okay.
which lasts an hour.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Currently, nothing as you cast it, and your eyes kind of glow a slight purple. You don't see anything else as of right now.
Izako, just quickly, let's make the decision. Are we attempting to sneak? Are we attempting to fight? Or are we attempting to deceive? Let's just pick one of those and go with it, because we don't know what the fuck's happening.
We need to sneak or we need to fight.
One for sneaking or fighting.
I am for first sneaking and then fighting.
I agree with that. Yeah,
two
in that
for
order.
sneaking and then fighting. Lionel, what do you think? I know I shouldn't be asking, but I feel like we're kind of in a strange situation.
What were the options again? Sneaking, fighting, and deceiving?
Deceiving.
And what would deceiving look like, sir?
We pretend to be the people in
Fighting.
line. We just go through in the line and pretend to be part of it. Right? Is that crazy?
Yes, sir.
That is crazy. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Your intuition is always correct, sir.
So we're sneaking. So we're going to attempt to sneak and find a different way down the main staircase.
I think-
taking the people. Are we
I
looking
think
for a
that we need
separate-
to find the leader and put a stop.
Do we?
Not necessarily put a stop, but like interrogate them.
Because I still think splitting up is a terrible idea.
Because we
Especially
would
now
know
we're
that this
in
is
house.
we would know that this is the mansion of the family that yeah.
Family.
So I think we should stick together and try to find
So if we're looking for the leader, it is safe to assume that he is wherever all these people are going.
Well, I don't know if that's true. I think he could
I
be
don't either.
upstairs in one of the
I
suites.
agree with Coben.
I think whoever's in charge is down there doing something. Making sure whatever's happening is going. This is too big. This is a whole town.
This is it's his house.
I agree with Coben.
Haven't you ever seen a farmer herd sheep? This
No.
is the same thing.
Why would I have seen that? What
and
point
as
do
this
you
convers-
picture?
As this conversation is going on, as you guys are talking about how to approach, we'll screen wipe back to Surge as the Kenku just finishes the test of the person in front of you. And all right, okay, wait,
Pretend to give a test, act
Is
like everything is normal, and I'll move on.
let's do another deception check. No disadvantage here because you've already deceived him once, but straight roll.
All right.
Deceive me once, deceive on you. Deceive me twice. Now you're in line.
15.
Okay, I'll make it a public roll. All right.
Easy.
As
Easy.
he gives it. Okay, I'll make it down. All right.
Now Surge starts making decisions that are keeping him alive.
Right.
Now he decides
He
to
doesn't.
start.
Oh, now he's in over his head. Now he does.
Now he's like, what if I did self-preservation?
Yeah. As he goes in, he takes a tube and he kind of like puts it and like has a little adhesive where he sticks it to your arm and then like Then he goes back and goes, oh, and like almost quicker than normal. This one's good. And kind of shoos you down and goes like, why are you gonna stand? Like whispers. There's like a bunch of people kind of standing idly. You know how they're in cages? Like there's night mass kind of moving the people who are just been tested into cages. And those who aren't on carts are basically in cages.
I guess I'd like to be in a cage, maybe not on a cart, but I'm sympathetic, so I don't know if I have control over my movement.
You don't. So they're going to move you.
I'd like to be not in a cage who walks into the cage.
I might not be here.
I don't want to do this.
As you move further down in the line. Roll D100 for me. That'll be your place.
Oh, okay.
In the position.
You're gonna be number
you
one.
get
What
carted
if now's
off.
the time when you get a 1?
You're
on
all
the
a 1 in it.
D100?
You're gonna get carted off fairly quickly.
Like right the fuck now.
Right the fuck now.
There's an open cart and they're like, who's going next?
64? Almost.
Okay.
Ah, that was.
Almost.
And that's our timer. For when Surge is down in the Underdark.
All right, guys, we have 64 sessions to figure out how to play.
Holy
As
fuck.
they're getting carted off, about 5 people every. Let's just make it 5 minutes. So
You say
do
the
the
dogs?
math.
The dogs just follow her. They yell at the sheep, and then the sheep do what they want.
As you walk into a cage, and the kangaroo kind of goes like, "He's deep cover."
Yeah.
And then the night mask just, puts it, and he doesn't notice that you're not tubed up correctly. But you are in a cage and still under the effect of sympathy. So back to our other group. I have another scene for you, Surge, coming up. But right now, that's what's happening.
Are we looking for like a separate staircase down?
We go down or up?
I
I would like to use my keen hearing and smell to see if I can smell a smell or hear a hear.
Can you smell that smell?
Make a perception check. Is this with advantage? Or is
This-
it...
I think, with advantage, with your keen hearing.
I'll roll again. Where's the button?
Where's the button?
Where's the chapstick?
Hey, that's a 19.
19.
Hey, that's a roll.
Every couple minutes you hear a shift of footsteps, almost in like a group pattern, and then from into the left of this little T section, so it goes up to the right, and then on the left you hear an echo of what sounds like a clattering of mechanics and screeching metal.
Do we even roll, or that's like the train? We know that's the train, right?
It doesn't sound like the screeching metal of a train, but more like the mechanics of a teetering pulley system of an elevator.
No. They're using an elevator? Fuck us. There's no way we're getting down there. This is going to turn to fighting really quickly.
Well,
To the operator.
better sooner than later. We should
Look,
sneak
we
up
just
and
go.
surprise them.
I'm over the table. Coben is so out of his depth.
If it gets too hairy, we get out of here.
It's like Quoben is talking, but he wants someone to take the reins. Like he's like,
Yeah. He keeps like throwing out ideas and like looking at people just to see which one they. Yeah, like. And then we just go.
Yeah, I think we just go and go down and look for people.
Okay. Let's
then,
find a person. Coben's gonna stand up. I assume he was crouching in my head. Everyone's crouching for no reason.
Grab one.
Yeah. He stands up and he's gonna go through the door and he's going to. What's
the map is live, but you guys can move.
Oh.
I
I'm-
take the spider staff and cast the
Whoa.
spider climb on, I think, Coben.
Okay.
Oh man, the map just bugged out for me.
Pull the green thing on the right down until you can just see that basement level.
Okay. Coben is going to be moving continuously at a walking pace because he's feigning confidence.
I'll walk.
So-
I'll give Coben.
All right.
guidance.
You also have now guidance and spider climb, so you can climb walls.
I'm going right through this corridor because it feels that way.
I'm on his ass.
This is the
All right.
confident walk of a man who doesn't know where he's going.
From here, as you turn the corner down this corridor, you guys see. I'm just going to use this figure for now. The line, basically like this, it keeps going that way.
Where are we supposed to do this?
Where? Oh,
Can't see anything.
I'm using my ears still to try to, I guess, guide us from the rear.
Can you guys not see the stuff on the map?
I can see
I
map.
can see a hallway.
Yeah.
Do you see the commoners I just threw down?
No.
Mm-mm.
Where?
Are they in the hallway? They're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Do not see them.
There they
Oh,
are.
there they are. There they are.
Oh yeah, there
There's
they go.
about
Oh,
a dozen.
We just pushed
That's
past
the
them,
line.
right?
I would
They
like to
are-
go to this
Oh.
first one. You, sir.
Yes.
What are you doing here?
This guy looks standard commoner, still in festivities clothes, has kind of beer spilled on him. Hi.
Does he seem zonked?
You make an inside check.
I'm gonna make it. Fuck yeah, I'm making an insight check on this hoe. 13.
13. He seems drunk. You can smell the liquor off his
I'm
breath.
slapping him. A firm, open-handed slap.
Damage slap.
Unzonking slap. I don't know. With my
Yeah, roll
intent,
a-
you can
roll
interpret
unarmed.
that as I'm attacking with the intention of unzonking him.
Gotcha. Roll an unarmed check.
19 to hit.
It definitely does. As you just. And
4 damage.
your strength is 4.
I do 4 bludgeoning.
All right. As you just.
I slapped the shit out of this guy.
And let me see.
He's on the ground.
He's to make a wisdom save here.
This one doesn't work. He's not slapping anyone else, though. He's blindly, just confidently going to his own demise.
As a hold on, pull up commoner sheet.
Should just be straight rolls, I assume.
I think it is, but I just want to double check with wisdom. Yeah, straight rolls. Okay. He takes the damage and just like, oh,
What is going on here?
we're in line, and then he just
my.
and he moves forward.
Okay. All right. I'm going to. I assume this way towards the front of the line.
Yeah, this is very odd now.
Incorrect. So
Okay.
Where
I'm
they
going
were-
to move towards the front of the line.
That looks like the
Yeah.
elevator spot, right?
yeah, those two
Oh,
as you guys kind of peer in that room, there are the 2 tables. There wasn't an elevator icon. That's where the elevator is. So, as you guys can see, commoners spilling into this room and unloading and getting in this elevator that takes about 4 people at a time. As you guys
And-
just hear the clank.
Let me know if I ever get any pings. I'll see invisibility.
I will.
I'm going to just boldly walk as far forward as the line goes.
Yep. You see more townsfolk having come from the festival as you're able to push your way through.
I lean over
And,
to Coben. Perhaps the deceiving plan is.
I thought we agreed the deceiving plan was a bad plan.
Well, it could work if there are 4 of us here, and we can take the elevator together. As a group.
Everyone didn't like it.
I lost
It
my.
could be a change of
fucking
plans.
model.
I hate change.
All right, I'll find you.
Everyone? Not everyone. Commoners. Do you...
Big on.
Stop listening. I demand you stop listening to me.
They're like looking towards you, and then there's like, and they still move forward in the line, like.
I demand it.
Yep.
Everyone, Lionel thinks it could be a time, and I've considered the merits myself. It could be a time to do the previously discarded deception plan.
Let's just push through here and get on the elevator.
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't see
that's-
what the big deal is.
They don't see Lionel. They don't like it.
I
What?
tried something.
Let's get on the elevator.
Right. Coben waits for the elevator.
All right, as it
And
comes
like,
up,
if someone's sympathy walking into me, I will like really throw some bows. I'm
Yep.
claiming my
So,
territory here.
as the elevator comes back up, they are sympathy walking almost like you guys aren't there, so you guys will have to make athletics check to push
I will
off
beat the shit
commoners.
out of anyone who tries to come close to me.
They're trying to
lots
cut
of-
these.
It's open hands back and forth.
Well, you guys are trying to cut these, and
They're
then they're
trying to
hold.
cut us.
back up.
Basically.
Oh,
So
wait.
yeah, opposed athletics checks for everyone versus commoners.
Uh-oh.
14.
Ooh, 12.
23. I yeet my commoner.
A 13.
13, you guys all pass. With a 23, I'll say you do damage, so I'll make a wisdom save. Break.
I grab
Does
the man
not-
by the collar and chuck him against a barrel.
Just kind of smashes into some stuff. So
We are next.
this room.
We chose fight. We do fight.
Fight!
We gave up on sneak immediately. And we've chosen fight.
There doesn't seem to be a good
All right. Well,
better alternative.
I have stuff in the rooms, but we didn't go there. So we're gonna move maps. As you guys take the elevator down. But
we are so stressed.
It's
We're
okay.
just ignoring everything around us in
Love
hopes
it.
that it doesn't matter. I think that's
Love
the
it.
way you should think of it. Is we're all panicked, just going deeper. Because if we stop to think about what we're doing, we're not going to go through with it.
And I am so appreciative of that. I just want to say.
Love
If
it.
we stop to think about this dumbass idea we're doing, no one's going. So we're just. I
Stress.
slapped a man and he
It's gonna
didn't
be a-
answer me, so we are just.
Pain.
Yep, it's gonna be short. Oh,
So,
we're back. Oh,
as
we're
you
back.
guys come back to a familiar spot, Lionel, Hem.
My elemental's
Woban.
still here.
Oh,
I mean,
You left it.
oh yeah,
Olivia.
yeah, they're dead.
They got a case of the
And-
hot snakes down here.
Mm-hmm.
And
bubble gut.
Spang.
And bubble gut. I had bubble gut the other day, and it was bad.
While on the elevator ride
I'm
down,
wiping a marker.
wow,
Yes.
Okay.
I summon wow.
How long's this elevator ride? Is it enough time? Do we get to have a pep talk here?
Yeah, you guys can have a short
That
talk.
elevator, like.
I'm gonna give everybody.
It's a lot scarier. You ever go down, like, take a shady elevator into like a mine tour or something where it's like
No.
very bare bones?
You ever taken a shady elevator to a mine? No,
Have you?
I was in an elevator in a Trump Tower.
I have done that.
Same thing.
You know, same shit.
No, except it's picture that, but not gold.
Yeah, okay.
I love that question. You ever taken a shady elevator into a mine? What?
You guys should go out,
What do you think
go out,
I
live
do?
live life a little bit.
It's normal up there, Moline.
Yeah, get down in the mine.
You guys know when you go to your pal's house and you gotta hop in his shady elevator and check out his mine?
Yeah.
All the time.
Everybody has guidance
Wait.
for the
Yeah.
next minute.
Who just
by
said
the way.
yeah?
Guidance for the next minute. Okay.
Orland
Yeah,
Park
you also have a
elevators,
short
you know,
pep talk.
Danny?
I don't know how long the elevator ride is, but you have
Can we
guidance.
take a short
for minute.
rest? No,
No,
we probably
no,
don't have time
no.
for a
It's
short
it's
rest.
like it's
No,
like
you're right, you're right.
under it's like a minute you guys have
Isn't
here.
it-
You guys
isn't it
have
like
the
one
same
of
amount of
those-
time
So you have no
Uh,
guidance.
of where Squid Game he was able to divulge a full plan.
I haven't.
That's it. No
You're
spoilers.
really missing most of the references tonight.
Yep.
You gotta watch
I am.
all of it.
Yes.
You would
Current
enjoy
events.
it probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you would.
It's a good show.
And
Anyways, everyone, whatever's down there, I'm pretty sure we know what's down there. We've been down here.
Another
But
book,
whatever's-
perhaps.
And they've all been different up to now, so I don't know why there'd be another boar.
Be twin set.
You're right.
Like the Matrix.
Shit.
Ghosts. Yeah.
Well, let's
I don't
push
know.
on.
I was gonna say what are we gonna do, but I don't know what we're gonna do.
I imagine
when
we
we
still
get
see a
down
line
here.
of people, right?
Do we think we
currently
haven't
you guys are
talked
in the
about
elevator, but
We
yeah.
haven't talked about this, but do
Okay.
we just think that Serge is in the line? No one.
I
we
mean, there's
haven't.
a lot of townspeople that are in the line.
Do we think he's in line?
Yeah.
Was anyone watching when we passed all those people? If it was Serge, I wasn't.
Oh, I wasn't either.
Should we go back
Oh
up?
shit!
No, we don't need to go back up. Let's look. If we stop the line here, it's obviously going bad. We know where the line is headed, so if we stop it here, no one in the back should be harmed, right?
What if we break the elevator so they can't bring the other people down?
Well, let's not do that.
I was thinking the same thing.
But how are we going to get back up?
Well, we already used the tunnel once.
To go another hour out of our way?
I was just saying we've used it.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think we need to keep the elevator
Okay,
on.
but wow, this elevator really goes a long way. But when we get down, are we just going to the front of the line until we see Surge? Like,
Yes. No, I mean, we're not specifically looking for Surge. We're looking to
we're
stop
not?
the line from progressing.
Okay, so we need to go to the front of the line, and if we see
And
anyone,
stop the line.
are we immediately fighting? Are we shock and awe? Are we landing down
At
and we
this
see
point,
shock and awe
I think
down
we
here?
pretty
think
much
we
know
might be
what's
shock
going
and
on.
awe.
Yeah, I think we are.
We've got a good concept of what's going to be down at the bottom of this
Yeah,
mine
we
shaft.
know. Yeah, we know it's bad.
All right, we're ready.
Okay.
Corbin pulls his.
As the pulley
Do
Kinda
I
lands
see?
a little
do I
too-
see anyone who's an enemy right by the bottom of this bitch?
No, but you see a couple commoners randomly, kind of in a line. With your
On.
passive quick perception, you see more people down here, in cages and out of cages than you did the first time. There's probably 200 people just kind of around,
Yeah, and I know that, and I'm gonna ignore that.
and you see a Kenku,
Mhm.
frantically working and at what looks to be the front of the line, and
All right, I.
green knight.
Oh,
Oh,
And I'm gonna put. Hold on, I need to put a couple
he just wants to go
night
home.
mask.
No. Not the
Have I
Kenku.
seen Timothy at all?
You sent him down.
I sent him in, and then he
Yeah.
cut left, so not towards the elevator.
we went an entirely different way than Timothy.
Mm-hmm.
Is his full name Timothy now?
Timothy's in the kitchen eating cheese.
You
You lost
first of all, you
track.
sent him with instructions to look for people with a fat ass. So
No, Kirby. Horny
Correct.
people.
Correct. 40 people.
so
No.
No comment.
he's doing that. He's
No
doing
comment.
that to the best of his abilities. As you do a quick scan around the room, you don't see the rat, but you know deep down within your heart, Tim is trying his best.
Oh, he's doing a great job wherever he is.
he's doing it. I will pull out. Fuck. The cat one is stupid. It's bigger than that.
Is that wow?
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
And wow. How far away were these people, did you say?
Hold on, I need to make sure that they're not. They're currently like probably one about here, one standing guard by the Kenku, and then 3 are down here, escorting.
wow?
Wait, can I see them? Are they
Yes,
around
you can,
corners?
and you see people in cages all around.
All right. I'd
With
like
your
to
passive
immediately.
perception of 20, which I have to reward all the time now from here on out in this campaign because you took the observant feat. You do notice Surge in one of the carts. This is probably taking about 5 minutes. I would have said every 5 minutes. So currently, Surge, you're about what 59th in line. So we got some time.
So close. We were so close to nailing that number.
I know.
Yeah.
As soon as we land, and if any of the baddies are within 60 feet of me,
They are, or a few are 3. I mean,
I can't see them still. I think you have to. I don't know.
what's
But-
weird is I didn't do anything last time, and they just I guess loaded. or
There they
something.
all are.
There they went.
Popped up.
One.
Okay, and if they look
Weird.
at the motif of the night mask, I'll do the closest night mask, and I'm immediately going to start charging.
There's
Wait,
some
the
right
Kenku,
here.
the
Too.
closest one right in front of us.
Yeah, so let me point. So there is Kenku's here. Next to him is a Night Mask right here. And then there's a Night Mask right here. And
Right.
down the hall, there are 3 walking back who just filled up a cart.
All right, I am charging out of the elevator and I'm casting Spiritual Weapon right next to the one in front of me because the shortest path is the most clear one. And I'm just gonna start beating the shit out of the Night Mask.
All right.
Shocking off.
Everyone
I don't
roll
know if we
initiative.
get I don't know if we get a surprise round. But
Let's see here.
I feel like if we do, we should all roll stealth. Just saying.
we just came down an elevator, so it's kind of
So nothing's out of the ordinary, but it's like initiatives, like how fast they can react to something.
Yeah.
So
Do I roll initiative too in this?
yes, you
Encounter?
will roll initiative.
All right.
I rolled a 14.
I rolled a 15.
I
12.
also need control of WoW.
Shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Remember that quick moment in time where you were going to actually name that thing something?
Mm-hmm.
That moment's gone.
Yep.
All right, should have.
Sure is.
Okay, so
It's kinda
turn-based
sad for me.
mode. We have
Well, that was a good name.
Lionel at. We have Sping at 14. Quoben, where are you?
12.
Okay, perfect. And Surge?
7.
7, I see. Okay, and Pem?
4.
Okay, perfect order. That's you guys. Okay, so left to right, Night Mask. This thing reminds me of the Mandalorian, that horn.
Mhm.
You know, I have that sound effect, but I'm not going to play it because I know Disney will shut this down in an instant. If they even catch a whiff, so.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh
And
no.
shit. That's a 5. So above Pem. And last but not least, the Kenku. Which is at a 20. Wow.
Oh boy.
Might get
We are
dicey.
going to get slapped hard.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to knock
All
my
right, I need to get
blockhead off.
one sheet out. I have
But
the
what
others.
if we got surprise from exploding out of the elevator in a blitzkrieg?
We do have Pass Without Trace still.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
Um,
if that makes a difference, but
For the
We will-
surprise round, I'll
We'll
let you guys
finagle for this.
roll for it.
Yeah, let us roll for it.
we will finagle
We'll
it
have
so
dice
hard.
involved. Fuck, where the? All right, roll your stealths while I'm finding this thing.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 19 plus 10. 29.
Okay, 29.
I rolled a 4 plus 10.
I rolled a 2 plus 10.
Oh shit. Come on, Lionel.
27.
Hey.
I imagine I don't need to roll a stealth.
No. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna take the math of this, and we're gonna do the average. And if you beat their passive perception,
Oh.
so we have 29 plus 12. What were the other numbers?
27.
27, 14.
It's like
divide that.
22.3.
No one
Or
can do that
20 and
math.
a half, which beats most passive perception. Specifically, the 14 you had to beat. All right, apply turn order. Skip. Lionel, you're up. As you guys come out of the elevator, and you see, with your basically breach and clear tactic plan that you have going on,
You said the elevator ride was long enough to make a plan.
I did. As you bust out, you do have a surprise round. What would you like to do?
I have a
Give me
surprise.
flashbangs. Now is the time.
I don't. But what I will do is actually no. I'm gonna help out Quoben with this guy in front of me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'll take the high ground and I'll whack him with my rapier.
Okay, roll a hit.
It's advantage, right? Because of sneak, or because of the no.
Surprise does
Surprise.
not give advantage. It just gives
Okay.
you that extra turn.
So 11 to hit, and I'll take that.
11 does not hit.
Okay, and then a bonus action to help Quoben hit for next time, on where I'm gonna try and like read his steps. So I'm gonna be like, he's gonna step backwards, and then
He's a bitch.
yeah, and I'll use my help action for Quoben.
Okay.
That is
All
my
right.
turn.
Swing, you're up. Open on deck.
I'm going to use my action to shift.
Okay.
And then I will move towards, let's see, give me my model. 5, 10, 15, 20. There. And actually, can I get to both of these guys so I'm engaged with both of them?
Yeah, you can be, yep, right there.
All right. And then I'm going to instruct WoW to help Lionel. So WoW's going to move at least 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. Exactly 20 feet so he can do a thing. Shit.
He's gonna take a shit right next to Lionel.
Yeah.
He attacks with a +4, I believe.
Okay.
How do I just roll a d20 and roll 20? That probably misses.
That's going to miss. Yep.
That's a 7.
All right. Let's do that, and you shift just and become a huge were tiger. You see the Kenku and the Night Mask like, oh, what the? And the Kenku's like, ah! And like throws up like his tools like whoosh, out of fear, just like, oh, what the fuck? Quoben, you're up.
I am going to run to what's that? 1525, I think that is. I'm going to charge him, and then heeding Lionel's advice, as I charge him, he steps back. I'll cast Spiritual Weapon behind him.
Okay.
To
Let me find a model
beat him in the
for spiritual
back.
weapon.
which is, I'm going to start rolling in TaleSpire since it's combat. 11 to hit.
11 misses, as I am going to give you permission of that spiritual weapon. Should be able to move it now. All right.
Then bonus action, I don't think I do anything. See invisibility fades while I'm concentrating on spiritual weapon.
Okay.
What is there a model for the spiritual weapon, or is it a hunk of cheese that I see on the ground?
Depends
It's
on
not
where
a
you
hunk
look.
of cheese.
All right.
Depends if
Okay.
you're looking at a hunk of cheese on the ground or if you're looking at the spiritual weapon.
I only see a hunk of cheese.
As these guys are alerted and
Oh no,
we're
over
going
there.
to move and action dash.
Camera
thought
was in
they
the
were
wrong place.
Surprised! I thought I
Yeah,
had a
Pem's
turn.
gotta
Oh,
go.
yeah, you're right. Surge, sorry you're not in this. You are.
That's yep.
What's your passive perception?
Me?
Does it beat 20 and a half?
No. I don't even have to look. I can tell, but I should.
That was a bad DM rhetorical question. I knew. The answer.
12.
All right.
12.
Okay.
Pem, your surprise round.
Missed
I'm
it
gonna
by that
summon-
much.
The wildfire spirit down here, right on this little deal. and everybody within 10 feet.
Oh, right
needs
there.
To roll a dex saving throw or take 2d6. Or I mean,
Okay, so first the Kenku.
it's a
That
DC
is
13.
the Dex.
Yeah.
Okay, he passes, and the Shifter also passes.
What the fuck?
The Nightmare.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So I'm gonna do that.
The
and then-
Commoner does pass,
Something.
I had to roll
The
2,
other-
right?
and the
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
Commoner does fail.
19. Oh, that was the cat. Why was that the cat? That's weird.
All right, roll your damage.
This is
Most
how
of,
we end up with a boat full of dead people.
roll the damage on it, and everyone takes half. Except
no, they don't
for-
take any if they succeed.
Oh, all right.
Remember when Upchug killed a bunch of innocent
Oh,
people?
Roll damage.
Yo.
Roll damage for whoever failed.
Okay.
Remember when Barry killed an innocent girl?
I don't think he did that.
Pumpernickel.
That was
Seven.
Preacher.
All right, commoners have 4 hit points as this guy just and
God.
engulfs in flames and dies.
Oh shit.
Probably better than the alternative.
Yeah,
So I
probably.
slapped that guy to next week.
And then I just
Yeah.
bonus action. I'm going to attack the Kenku with the
Okay,
wildfire elemental.
go for it.
So it's 18 plus 5 to hit.
That just hits. Yeah.
Okay.
Surprise rounds are actually so big for us because we get 2 creatures out that can attack.
D6 plus 2.
Surprise rounds are OP.
Oh. It's 6 plus 2. It's
we'll
8.
take it.
I'll
8
take
damage.
it. Yeah,
Nice.
8 damage, and I'll end my turn.
Fucking heaters.
Hater! And kill the civilian.
Just top of the order.
As we do.
It is Lionel. You're up.
No. All those guys before us get to go.
I'm gonna go ahead
No
and
surprise
try
round.
and hit him again here.
Oh. I
Didn't
thought
they have
those
higher
were-
initiative than us?
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah, no. They had way higher rolls than us. Our
You're
highest
right.
roll
You're
was
right.
a
You're right.
15.
You're right. You're right. Thank you. All right. Is
So
it
really,
Kenku's
was it a
turn?
surprise round? Or was it just...
You guys
me
all got to
going-
go, and then initiative order starts. So yeah, it was a surprise round. But
That's
now
pretty
it's
good.
not that double surprise, or you get the roll initiative on top of them.
Where we get
All
to
right,
kill every one of your people before they even get to
Kenku
go.
like grabs a knife and turns and tries to stab Sphinx for a nice 19 to hit
That does hit.
for 7 piercing damage.
7 damage. My health does not change at all, correct? When I'm shifted.
You correct.
Okay. Next
But you,
question.
you take... Oh, yeah. Never mind.
I'm pulling, so for all the extra stuff, I'm pulling off the Panther card, Beast card.
Okay.
I'm asking for my shift, like it's the
The
Or
Panther.
wild
bite
shape?
damage.
No, not
Oh.
wild shape. My like
His attack damage, yeah. Like, what's his bite damage and stuff like that?
Oh, gotcha. Well,
I'm
I'll pull
assuming
it.
I'm pulling it. Okay, I'm assuming I'm pulling it off the Panther card for now.
Your claws are +5, and they do 1d8. Your bite is +5 and does 1d10.
Damn.
Is it shock and awe or is it scratch and paw?
Are they considered? So on the Panther, bite and claw are melee weapon attacks.
Yeah, those are melee weapon attacks.
So I can attack twice because I'm dual wielding melee weapons.
You
Does
have
your mouth count?
your dual wielding bonus gives you basically if you're attacking with your offhand, so you'd be attacking with your claws,
South-
which
your
wouldn't
southpaw.
count for that. So you could do it, but you wouldn't add your proficiency.
Those would be unarmed strikes. They wouldn't
Right.
be
No.
melee weapons.
On the Panther sheet.
It's not on the Panther sheet.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Okay.
Because
It's,
the Panther has the keen smell, the keen hearing, the pounce, the bite, the claw.
It is considered a
didn't know
melee
where-
weapon attack.
Oh,
But
okay.
So my thing specifically says when I make a
Can
weapon,
he make a claw and a bite attack? Is the question. In the same turn. Is that allowed? Yes, no.
the offhand
Good.
fighting is where it gets goofy. Let me read.
well, we don't have to worry about it now. We'll figure it out for next week.
Yeah.
On Dragon Ball
Here's
Z.
what it says. In hybrid form, you can either make basically you can they have multi-attack though. You can make 2 claw attacks or 1 bite attack. How about that?
2 claw attacks or 1 bite attack. Okay.
'Cause the claw attacks would be like your 2-weapon fighting. The bite's a whole separate action.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it
We'll just
tastes
rule
better.
it that.
It's plus
feels-
5, 1d8 for claw, 1d10 for bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's rule it that.
I was just about to.
All right.
Let's make those attack rolls.
Yes. This one is going to be on Lionel. You approach first. It's a 14 to hit.
Misses.
All right. Next character is going to action dash up. They're going to action dash up. All right, Lionel, you're up. You are surrounded by 3 night masks.
All right. I'm gonna go for the one that we were engaging first.
Gotcha.
All right. Let me get
You
him
do
out
have
of.
flanking
Yeah.
with the spiritual weapon.
Okay. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, you know it.
So that'll be 10 points of piercing plus an additional 10 points. So 20 points total of piercing damage.
Damn. As you drop him to the floor.
Oh, and just a little correction is I don't lose C invisibility because neither C invisibility nor spiritual weapon or concentration.
You do lose spider
Really?
climb though.
Wow.
Beautiful. You're actually concentrating on spider climb.
I am, yes. So I need to make a con save. Right?
Oh yeah, when you get hit, yeah.
All right. I'm going to take a bonus action.
5.
No spider climb anymore.
I'm going to take a bonus action to disengage from this guy on my left. And I'm going to drop down to here and then back here.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. That's
All right. Swing, you're up. Quoben on
First-
deck.
I'm gonna instruct WoW to attack this man here. So he's just gonna move over and attack. I need to roll in TaleSpire. That's a 6, 7, 9. It's a number.
No, 679 does not hit.
Yeah, that's really high.
And then I'm
IBC.
going to. I guess I'm gonna go for the Kenku. Double claw attack.
Okay, go for it.
So the first one is
nice.
bad.
Yep.
The second one is. I need to roll out here. The first one was a 7. The second one is a fucking natural 20. Eat my.
Yeah.
Feel like I'm at a Bulls game.
That's a D8 plus 5.
God
Uh,
damn.
Is that a plus 5 to hit or is that a plus 5 to damage?
Probably +5 to hit.
Yeah.
Is that
Or
your
do I
So
add
you
like?
still You still
Add
it's a
your
D8, and then you still add your strength plus proficiency.
Strength.
So whatever that is.
Okay, so that'll be a +2. That's 6. Not bad.
All right, so
With a crit, you get the out
minus
of
8, minus 6. So I'm taking the 8.
Oh,
minus
yeah.
6.
Double the dice.
Got it. And all right, is that it? So you miss-
But that's action and bonus action, so
Yeah.
that's all I got.
All right, cool. As you
Yeah.
you slash into the Kenku. Tobin, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. Can I go through that gap there?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
so basically you went
and
through,
I'm going
I was
to
basically-
slap this guy next to Lionel with my big old maul, which is, why is it not like do it in TaleSpire? There we go.
Ooh,
For a natural 1
Okay.
to hit,
Yeah.
got him.
and then I will bonus action spiritual weapon attack him for a natural 1 to hit.
Oh. Oh.
Double natties.
That. Oh, I'm sorry. That feels rough.
Yikes.
It's tough to see.
Mm-hmm.
Tough to see.
With his
Um,
320 feet dark vision.
Yeah. You can see how badly you fucked up. No.
I saw every bit of my failure.
But can you see why kids love cinnamon toast
That's-
crunch? Fuck, I fucked that up.
My line.
Cinnamon
but
toast.
Good job. You did it.
Yeah,
You did it. You did it. Nope.
You did it.
You own it now.
He's gonna action dash.
Anyone else want to play the game?
Surge. You're up. You
Uh,
cannot move.
right. Is my mind my own still? Can I speak to these guys?
You still have your mind
Yeah.
for the most part.
All right. I
For
will.
the part that controls where you're going.
Yeah.
You know, that part. The rest of it
Not
is
that
fine.
much.
I'll yell out in like a very kind of like. I imagine my mind is kind of basic. I'll be like, "Movement's not my own." In cage, help!
No, he's talking like an idiot. He successfully talked his way through the guy doing medicine.
No, he just-
Movement, no, okay, Jam.
Cage I'm in. Help, please.
Yeah.
See you
So,
do
you know-
me, Surge.
Me trapped.
How do I feel though? I mean, if I try to break out of this
Bad
cage,
after that.
if I try to break out of this cage, do I feel a urge to attack the party, my friends?
I don't think you can.
No, you're
break
not.
out
You're
of
not
cage.
charmed in that way. You're just have a compulse. Like
You
you're,
gotta
you're
follow
going.
the line.
You have a direction which you're guided for 10 days or until it stops. And that direction is the Underdark via the direction of
Yeah.
Tebran.
But
Besides that, you have your full capacity of mind, but you are just that's your natural direction is that way.
does
Are we
that
going into the
include,
Underdark at level 4? Is that what we're doing?
Does that
This kills
include
the
casting
party.
spells? Can I cast
You can
spells
cast
and things?
what spell would you like to cast?
Damage on the enemy kind of spell. Actually, do it. How much? Oh, I haven't had a long rest. In a
Oh
while.
no, he's stupid.
Yeah.
What spell would you like to cast? Damage on the enemy, please.
Legs don't work. Also, brain don't work.
What level is damage on the enemy?
All right, guys. The stream is over. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. No, let's
That's
see.
fucking funny.
I'd like to cast damage.
Well, like
What the fuck are you doing, dude?
it's like
Guys,
how
try to-
how
just try to
how
cast
limited
spells.
how
Just
limited
try to
am I?
cast it. It
Try
will
to
stop
do
you.
something, and I will be the one who reels you in.
Gotcha. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. I will.
Cast damage on the enemy.
I want to hurt somebody.
Connor,
Yeah.
use a cantrip, man.
I
Shoot
was
a
going to.
cantrip.
I was going to use Vicious Mockery, and mainly because I made a joke of myself. Let's
You hurt
who
yourself.
can I attack in
Can you
range
target yourself with
of
that
mockery?
cage?
Dude,
Uh.
now Vicious Mockery is gonna legit be in character going, damage to the enemy! And there's like, ah!
Oh. Just roll it, Connor. You've got
Yeah,
12 minutes.
I'll do
You have time for your Damassery today.
let's do it on what am I there we go.
Make a
I'll do it
wisdom
on
save.
this
Who are you?
this
who are you?
rogue elf closest to me. In
All right,
between.
damage on the enemy closest to you.
Yeah.
That's a fail.
Alright. He then takes 1d4. Oh, I did it in that, whatever. I'll do it in D&D Beyond, but I'll show you 3 damage.
I got it. Yeah. Got
To
him
the
right
enemy,
monitor.
specifically.
3 damage to the enemy. All right. This rogue
Oh.
is going to attack Sping. That is a 7 to hit. It's not going to hit, I assume. Hem, you're up.
Okay. I am going
Oh.
to.
What?
No.
I was going to say, remember,
No.
Kirby, that guy has disadvantage on his next attack roll. So
He did fail. Correct. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it. I'll even make him a different color.
I'm gonna
All right.
cast
Cool. Thank you.
Scorching
Damage.
Ray on this guy.
Nice.
I
Scorching Ray.
forgot what it's called, but
Kenku.
Yep.
Kenku. So it's 3 rays. So I'm gonna roll 3. So
Don't
that's-
roll them in there. Roll them outside the board.
Doesn't matter. Outside the board, you get 2 nat 1s.
That's
Wow.
true.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll them wherever. That one did not hit. I'm guessing it was 9. This is a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
And
The 9 did not.
We tried to get out.
17 to hit.
17 also hits.
Okay, so it's takes 2d6 for each ray. So I'll roll the first
Ooh.
ray. It's 7 for the first one.
Damn.
It's
That
a
feels
fucking
good.
it's a big one. Oh
It
man.
8.
for
Oh,
the
15
next
damage.
one.
Yeah, as you just shoot 2 scorching rays. The second one that hits him just roasts his skull.
God,
His little
dude. That
bird-
kills in the most graphic
His
way.
little bird skull he completely just feathers torched and just turns into
Okay.
an already like vulture like in the desert like almost
and the
like
ray
a,
that missed hit that cheese.
It's a perfect rotisserie chicken.
it's like a perfect Wile E. Coyote like walking by like fire to the bird. Now it's just on the ground.
Damage to the enemy.
Damage to the
Easy.
enemy.
It's catching on.
As we charge into battle.
I'm just
Damage
gonna-
to the enemy.
I'm
Here we
just
go.
gonna bonus action attack the one that's in front of Sping with the fire elemental.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, I'll roll Untitled Chapter again. It's not gonna hit. It's 8 to hit. So
No, that does not.
Yeah.
Hit. All right, this
That's it.
one is gonna attack. Wow, actually is closest. 15 to hit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't-
4 damage if that does it.
I don't know if that hits. I'm stupid today.
All right, if it does, 4 damage.
I'll take care of it.
All right.
I'll take
Next
care of it. Right
one
away.
is surrounded, but is going to go after Lionel. That's 20 for 8 piercing.
8 Pearson. Okay.
And you are up, Sping on deck.
Oh, I'm up. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get this guy right in front of me. He looks like a jerk.
Doesn't
He
hit.
feels like a jerk.
Gotcha.
Wait, what was it? 14 to hit?
15
yeah.
to hit.
That does it.
That
Great.
is it.
Ooh, nice. 5 points of piercing plus an additional 11.
Wow. He looks fucked up.
This guy in front of you, totally fucked.
He's barely standing.
You want to see someone who's fucked? Look at this guy.
This guy's fucked.
Yes,
All right,
I'm gonna
Sping,
say.
you're up.
Wait, hold on.
Open
I'm
on
gonna
deck.
say.
And bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a helping. Because I got your back, sir, and then give him advantage on his next hit.
Let's go.
All right. Sping.
Double claw attack on this dude. Just
Go for it.
gonna Merc on him.
Meow, 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 meow.
14.
14 hits.
Shit. And Another
To
number.
the enemy.
That's so funny.
That's so dumb,
13?
Connor.
13 misses.
Love it.
I love that Connor.
I would like to cast damage to the enemy.
I thought you meant like
Ah.
what kind of spell, and I'm like, well, it's gonna be this.
we did mean what kind of spell?
How much? Was that 4 plus?
3 damage, and I'm going to mark him as my favorite enemy.
Gotcha.
So that's another D6
It's another D4.
for 4 damage.
Got it. Nice. All right. As you claw into him, Quoben,
All right, we're mauling.
you just Lionel just shanked the shit out of the one right behind you.
Mauling the one in front for
Got
22, but we'll see if we crit.
22 hits. Yep. Roll for the crit with the advantage.
All
Not
right.
quite.
So we will do this much damage to the one in front. So 11 damage, and then I'll green flame blade to the guy behind me for 3 fire damage.
Nice.
The one that Lionel just slapped.
Oh, the one that right behind
one-
you. Oh,
Yeah.
not the one to the side.
Yeah, so as I swing in, it like hits him, and then like a giant spark of like purple energy
Oh, the
flies
spark?
around.
Yeah, the spark flickers behind you and takes him down as he only had 2 hit points.
And then as a bonus action, I will move this and slap the guy. Wait, can I do both with the bonus action?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
on
think
subsequent
so.
bonus actions, you can move and attack.
All right, then I will spiritual weapon swing at this guy by the cat. Wow.
It's green flame a bonus action.
Oof.
The one
Good
knocked.
question.
No,
Good
you
point.
you like attack with green flame blade. So like the maul attack was attacking with green flame blade. And
But is it a
then-
bonus action to?
No, it just using the attack it just can.
But you hit one guy and then you got the green flame blade on the other, right? I thought that's what you did.
So it says you make attack if it hits one creature,
Yeah,
the
it's an
target
action.
suffers weapon
Okay.
attack, and then
Oh,
a
got it.
different
Yeah,
creature
yeah.
just takes 3.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Because like the attack itself is green
Yeah,
flame
yeah,
blade.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
it
thought it
doesn't
was like
actually
you
do
hit.
anything.
I thought it was like a paladin, almost like mini smite thing.
No.
or-
Oh shit! Then the
Okay.
spiritual weapon does 11 damage to the guy by WoW.
Damn.
Max
All
roll.
right, Chris Tucker. Sounded just like-
You ain't gonna be in campaign 3.
Just wait till my Chris Tucker bad guy comes
Yeah.
out.
That's a good. I love the blooper reference.
What do you understand the words coming out your mouth? I
Do you
love Chris
understand
Tucker.
the words that come out of my mouth?
Shout out to Rush Hour. Also, I forgot to do it earlier, but shout out to Luke Costo.
Yeah, dude.
Something. Our
That
fucking
was a
comment section warrior.
Hold the
Yeah.
line
The guy
Love
who
that.
gets the joke.
Yeah.
and defends
Here's-
it.
Clearly the guy who got the joke. And there
Defends
was
it
a lot
with
of
his
people
life.
with his fucking
life.
life.
He's a martyr if he's dead up there.
If
He
said
might
he's a
be
bard.
by now.
One of these people that was like, it's just 25% of 25% of what you wanted. It's like, that's the same problem. That's still the same math. What math did you think we were doing?
Burn him at the stake.
Heresy.
All right.
LOL.
Shout out to Luke.
That's my
Out to
turn.
Luke.
Luke's Bay.
Luke is Bay. Luke is life. All right. This guy is disadvantaged. The one who was damaged by the enemy, and he's gonna attack Quoben. That's the first one is a 2. The second one's a 1. So crit fail.
get it.
Surge.
Let me guess.
Want to shout?
Let me see what yours
Oh.
damage. Would you like to do damage to the
You
enemy?
shout something from the cage.
Boogie, 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 boogie.
Damage to the enemy.
I don't even know what to do now.
Yeah, that was dumb. is what
I
that
know.
was.
What were we gonna do?
Where's
Roasted.
Is it damage
I'm
to the enemy?
speechless. Yeah.
Yeah, just cast
Yeah,
it. Cast
why don't
the
I
fucking
do,
cantrip. Why don't you just cast the cantrip, would you?
Yeah, no
Absolutely.
damage to the enemy. I'll literally do another
Bullied into using
cantrip.
Vicious Mockery. He's like, oh, last time I cast a different cantrip with my Warlock. Now I'll be a different caster altogether. It's like, no,
Damage
girl.
to the
just
enemy.
cast
Damage
your-
to the enemy.
That's all I got. I got one thing. I will do a vicious mockery at what do you call it? The other elf rogue, not the one I hit last. Well, yeah.
All right, and that he just has disadvantage for that one attack, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
The next
if
one.
he
Right.
counts.
So wisdom save here.
14.
Wow, natural 2.
Ooh.
He fails. I'm gonna
What are your
change the base
rolls?
color.
Oh, wait.
I know. I'm gonna start rolling in D&D Beyond.
Well,
1 psychic damage he takes.
yeah, damage was not good.
Oh my god, is that damage to the enemy to me? Oh.
Oh,
my
no.
brain hurts. Oh
He
my
exclaims.
god.
Now I wish Surge was dead.
Oh my god. Wait, can you guys leave me? In
Leave
the
me
cave?
here.
Never mind.
Holy
Leave me here. I'm making a barbarian.
Leave me.
I would like to
And
damage to the
At
enemy.
least yelling damage to the enemy would make sense if you're playing a
His
barbarian.
barb just goes, damage to the enemy. All right, this guy's gonna attack Sping. That's a
No,
11
he's
to
not.
hit.
Nah.
Probably
I'm
not gonna
fucking
hit.
well done.
Em, you're
right
up.
now.
Yep.
Okay, I am going to.
There's one more kid over there.
I am going to move. Actually, do I need to move? Sorry.
You're in a decent spot.
Yeah, I am in a pretty good spot.
You have the high ground.
I'm just not sure what the range is.
Oh, the high ground, Anakin.
Flame to throw it. Okay, it's
On
within
which
30
flame?
feet, so I think I can throw it at the closest one here. So I'm gonna, produce flame and throw it at that one. It's shit. Let me roll it in here.
You know-
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay.
I don't want to bring this up to change the vibe that we have going on of just listening to Surge yell damage to the enemy from the cart across the room. But if he can yell, doesn't that mean the rest of the people under the same spell are just standing there screaming while this is happening?
Yeah.
Does that? And everyone's just standing in line. It's just like a line of people wailing.
One would hope.
Because that's a vibe. That's a
It's
mood
not-
for this.
It's not like a pretty situation that's going on. There's a lot of people down here concerned, but also like it's a weird juxtaposition of being concerned for their life, but also like totally on board with what's happening.
Yeah, like the guy that just got torched behind. Maybe they're like, ooh, 9.
Yeah, it's it's like,
Oh.
oh my gosh, wow, this is exciting.
It's-
Wow.
And Surge's tone is just like, damage to the enemy. Like,
That's what I'll do in this situation.
like he's happy to be here, but also damage to the enemy.
Only damage.
All right.
So-
Um.
I rolled a 7 on this guy for the produce flame
Gotcha.
throw, and then
7 actually takes him down. He has 7
okay.
left.
Well, there you
So
go.
as you torch him, then your bonus
Another
action.
skull
elements-
and- emptied
I'm
by
gonna
the
move
flames
the
of
wildfire
anger.
spirit here to 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay, you will leave and provoke an attack of opportunity
There's one more baddie over there.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
or a 14 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, that is 7 piercing.
Okay.
God, dude, Wildfire Druid seems so cool.
It's OP as fuck. I feel like.
That's
But it
such a
is fun.
It looks really fun. You're
It's
just
fun.
torch and everything. It's a good time.
I feel like I have the healing spells too, which I feel like are pretty. I mean, you have every,
Yeah,
but you have them like always prepared. Like you have cure wounds always.
yeah, you can change. Oh yeah, the cure wounds. Yeah, but you can change out. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, so wildfire attack.
No. That's I can't. I can only command it to move or
Oh, gotcha. Move or attack.
whatever. Yeah.
All right, Lionel, you're up. Spin on
Pew
deck.
pew pew. I'm gonna flank dude, and I'm going to rapier him right in the back of the neck, non-lethally, as always. Shoot, I have advantage here. For 19 to hit.
That does.
That'll be 10 points of that, plus an additional 7. So 17 points of damage.
17, nice. He only had 5
Jesus
left as he
Christ.
goes down. You whap with the blunt end of the rapier, just like instead of stabbing, you just like whap.
Yes.
And just drop him, just like, and he goes down.
Yeah.
I put the other guy down that you took down. After I killed his little thing, I was like, no, it was non-lethal, I bet. So I put him. He's also.
Thank you. You know me so well.
I do. There's only one left. It's Fing. You're up. Sorry, Lionel. Bonus action if you would like.
I'll bonus action get to here, and at the next start I'll start getting Surge out.
All right.
I rolled a 5 on my first attack and a natural 20 on my second. Again.
How would you like to do this? He has 10 lives. I think mathematically, he's dead no matter what.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
Let's see.
No, he's dead.
Math isn't real.
I slaughter him.
That's why we can't do it.
He is in pieces. I don't control
ripped
myself.
apart, just wear it's like limbs off, thrown
I
about.
do not control myself.
The person next to you is like, oh my.
That's extravagant.
Extravagant, the word they choose. That's an extravagant choice. Splattered with intestines.
So does that mean the line is over? As
This room is a mood and a half.
there was a lot of mood and vibe upstairs that you guys backdoored, which I'm into, but
Is there an orgy up there we missed?
no. I had a couple encounters that were gonna be fucking weirdo. But
You got us scared of this place. We're dumb. We're
Good.
not exploring. We're in and out people.
good.
Let's grab Surge and get the fuck out.
Now combat has come to an end.
I'm gonna get going to bed soon. So
I know.
That's fair.
I see the time. 2 minutes.
6
As okay, 6 minutes. As combat comes to an end, we have approximately 4 minutes for you guys to figure out. No, the cage is locked. You can attempt to break them out though.
I would love to.
Go for it.
Oh!
Ooh, nat 1. Yikes. Yeah, as you
Still gotta re-roll a character. For all that, we broke the key in the lock.
Cage still locked. Help Surge.
He's just dumb now.
Yep.
He's inexplicably dumb. The other person just used the word extravagant. And then Surge is over here fucking Cage help feet no.
I don't know why I did it. It just felt right at the time.
Does the
I would
guy
like to
torch
use my-
have the key?
somebody has the key from the were orc.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to blunt force it open with my newfound
It might.
ability.
Sure, make an athletics check.
That's a 10.
Surge, what the fuck were you thinking?
I was just trying to and just shaking the cage. Surge, you're inside of it, just like the cage is just rattling.
I wanted
And,
to play the show.
We saved this idiot. This is why we're here.
Yeah.
And around in other cages is your band, the Tips.
Oh no.
Oh well, we got to get them out.
We don't.
Yeah, I do. Can I,
You're in a cage.
like a rat? Let's see.
Like a rat in a cage.
Spite on my rage. All right. Well,
we
with
could- yeah.
Surge still in the cage, and you guys, being in a familiar spot, but a heightened version of it. we will end our session here for
How the
tonight.
fuck were this group was supposed to make sense?
It was supposed
This
to make
campaign, we're like, no. We did the dumbasses last time. We'll have our shit together this time.
But wait,
What
there's
were-
more.
What were we supposed to do?
Well,
No, but I'm just saying, look at where we've gotten. Look how far we've come. Still in the same dumbest shit that you could have happened.
I love it.
At
Well,
least Surge
me
isn't
too.
dead yet.
At least, or like,
Maybe
what did
not,
he contribute?
though.
Damage to the enemy? Like, what did he contribute?
Yo, honestly though, satyrs are OP. Being Fae is nuts.
It's not helped him much.
Especially-
Yeah, well,
Well,
I have
The thing is,
forgotten about
it
the help.
would
Yeah.
both times if you'd have been like, "Hey, I'm actually Fae,"
Yeah, I think from now
it
on,
wouldn't have happened.
we shouldn't retcon because Connor forgets.
I agree with you, but all like there's a way where it's like I want to play to like in the race it just says you're Fae. It doesn't say you're Fae, so certain spells will not affect you. It just
I
says you're
Hard to
Fae, not a
remember.
humanoid.
I will
Yeah,
keep track
it's a
of
tough
myself
one.
from now on. It's my responsibility. So
I remember that I haven't seen someone farming sheep.
But yeah, I want to keep it. I want to because the race choice is a thing. So I wanted to retcon in a way where the first time I didn't much.
It was fun because it didn't help.
Yeah.
It was
But-
funny because he's still fucked.
Well, it would have been way worse. He went from bitch boy to I'm in a cage and going through the motions, and the deception check worked out.
I love the
Oh,
eloquent
God.
deception that led into cage hell. He saw his potential rescue.
I don't know where. I don't know why it went that way.
Cover.
The part of his brain that was trying to get him out broke because he saw his potential rescue, and he
Yeah.
turned into like when you see the way out and people start crying and breaking down.
Yeah.
His breakdown is like help cage.
Damage enemy now.
Oh,
I think
God.
that we need to flee once we get out of here. We just need
Oh,
to flee
yeah.
the town.
Yep.
Well, that is where we'll end for tonight. So,
Game is so dumb.
We still need to check the mail, guys.
That's true.
I'm very much under the
Wait, we can't
hard
leave
search.
until we find the postal workers.
which one of you works for the post office?
Correct.
Hell yeah! So we'll pick up right from here next week.
What the fuck?
Thanks for watching. Luke, we love you. Everyone else?
Love you, Luke.
Trenton, we still
Go
have
fuck
baby.
yourself.
Math is impossible.
And Trendon. Yeah.
That is not real.
Is impossible. And also
Trendon is